Ready, fight!
What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the Munch Bros and the Nerdverse podcast. I don't know why I called it the podcast, because you're listening to it. It's a podcast. Or it's live on Instagram.
And YouTube.
It's true.
I'm Ryan. And like always, joining me is James and Kristen.
Hi.
Hi. And we have a special guest tonight. Formerly known as the Vanilla Bear.
Or in my case, Vanilla Bean.
Vanilla Bean is what you were calling him, because you didn't quite hear.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You didn't hear the beer. No, it's Jessie. Say hi, Jessie.
What up, Munchverse?
Munchverse.
Nice.
Yay.
If you don't know, we're a nerdy podcast that talks about all things nerd, movies, music, and we indulge in adult beverages. If you didn't know by now.
Adulty beverages.
We do it responsibly. We do have children we have to take care of. So we only have like a third of a beer. And tonight, it's even less. It's a quarter of a beer. And we have a shots all the time. Sometimes we play games and we punish the loser with the wheel over your head. James is the current champion of losing.
I win.
You win because you are a loser.
I win for losing.
And you stink.
Right now, we have 7 followers. We have Little Monster Ryan.
What's
we
up?
have Jules.
What's up,
we
Jules?
have Bearded Beerman.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
have Showtime Ramon.
Oh.
Misfit
what's
Mama.
up? This is for Showtime Ramon. Dun, dun, dun.
And we have Miss Dowdy.
We got to do the wolf pack for Showtime Ramon. He's a wrestling nerd.
Yep. So we have a good following right now. Hi, guys. Welcome to the show.
So this little half segment is like, get to know the guest. Jessie,
Yes, sir.
how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Are you doing good?
I'm doing awesome.
I'm glad. Well, tell them the Munchiverse. The Munchiverse. Wow,
Munchiverse.
that's funny. The
Munchiverse.
The Munchiverse. Tell them a little about yourself. At least what you feel comfortable telling them.
I'm from Sacramento, California. I'm into all the same things these guys are. Although
I think you're more Star Wars nerd.
I'm a little bit more of the sci-fi fantasy nerd than the
Yes.
comic book nerd. So
Yeah.
So that's what is that exactly what makes you a nerd, or do you have something that actually makes you what makes Jessie the nerd he is?
I don't know what makes me the nerd that I am.
I mean, let's see. You play disc golf.
I play disc golf,
which
is not really a nerdy thing.
I beg to differ nowadays. It's pretty. People are really into it now. That's a type of being a nerd.
People get nerd about it.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
live for something or like to do something constantly, that's being nerdy about
It's
it.
nerding
That's
out.
true.
he's a super sports fan.
Yes.
I'm super into sports.
You've made some bets. That's what a thing a nerdy sports fan would do.
Yeah.
Bearded Beerman goes sack power.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lots of sack.
But
Yeah.
see, that just sounds wrong to me because I'm the only one who doesn't have a sack here.
I mean, I guess.
And we all spend a decent time living
that's
in
kind of
Sac.
debatable.
Right.
How is that debatable?
I don't know. You act like a man sometimes.
Be a man.
I got bigger balls than you do, homeboy, and mine are what's it called?
Made of brass.
I don't know. Made of brass.
Hey.
Gold.
I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah.
present them.
Present.
All right, babe,
Right here.
drop your trousers.
No. No. This ain't OnlyFans, okay? Maybe one day
Well,
there'll be a Munch Bros OnlyFans where I just drop trout.
I mean, this is the perfect segue to OnlyFans.
Right?
Let's get some hearts in there
By
for
the
Ryan's
way-
OnlyFans.
By the way, the OnlyFans page is. I'm just joking. How was your guys' week? Let's go with James.
My week was less than optimal.
Less than optimal. What does that mean?
I don't have my my set of wheels anymore.
Getting a new set.
Gonna get a new set soon.
It's good. You should always get a new set every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going with a scooter so I can get Jack this this cute little doggy case and just bring him around
It's
all
gonna
that.
be cute seeing you on a razor.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, we got some hearts. Yay,
Gonna do-
thank you guys.
Oh, that's probably for the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we're getting a lot of hearts.
That's from the OnlyFans. That's what they want.
100%.
They give us hearts for OnlyFans. I'll just sit there and just drop trowel and just stare. Kristen, how was your week?
Very uneventful, actually.
Boy,
Except for my trainer destroyed my upper body. Holy crap.
like he always does.
Nice.
Like, all, like, my chest and my back and my arms.
I'm just glad he didn't destroy your lower body. That sounds pretty bad.
Oh, and also, we had, like, the best surprise, but I think I'll have you tell that.
The best surprise is we're sitting here at home and we're just minding our own business, playing a game with Logan. I know what we were doing. Can you let me talk?
No.
Okay.
Never.
And then we hear like this aggressive knock, da 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 da, and we're like, Kristen just jumps up straight up. I'm right behind her. She's like, "What was that?" And then I opened the door and I didn't see anybody. She was closer and who actually opened the door. So I thought maybe she was looking out and there was like a kid who like knock ditched us because they've done it here before. And I caught their asses and yelled at them. I was a grumpy old man that day.
Grumpy old man
It's
status.
okay. I had a pregnant wife who was yelling at me if anything like that ever happened. So I was on it. And then she looked out and Jessie was like, what was it? Like, you were like, hey, motherfuckers.
I say, como esta, bitches?
Oh, there it is. Como esta, bitches. And Kristen's just like, ah! And then she's like, oh, thank you for your phone. Then she's like, why are you here? And he's like, fuck, well, shit, should I go home now? So he totally surprised us with a visit, and he's never actually been live on the show. Past episodes, actually, it was only on YouTube, one of our first episodes.
I knew it was coming.
I know you were. You planned it. And,
Fuck off.
And Jesse was on it then. He was on his phone back when we were doing it that way.
Yeah.
But now he's here. He actually gets to be on it. So one of the beginning episode guys gets to be here now.
I know. And
You had a code name. That's how old you are on this show.
Yeah.
You had a code name when we went by code names.
Vanilla Bear.
also, it was somebody's birthday. It was Jesse's birthday a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was. Happy birthday. It was a
Thank
Jesse
you,
happy
thank you.
birthday episode. But my week, let's see. It was shitty at work, but work's not shitty. Like, it's good that we're getting lots of business
Nice.
during this COVID epidemic. I think pretty much what happened is everybody's stimulus came in and they were like, let's buy fucking smoke alarms. And I'm like, I fucking hate you. So I get shit on every week or every day but I got to help her, and we're working it out and getting more efficient. I can't even talk. Efficient. And we're doing good. But also, the best part of my weeks now is I get new comic books.
Yay!
Yeah.
And we've got a couple. I'm not going to go through. We're not going to do any kind of review on any of them. But we're going to just show you. I got some future states. We've got The Dark Detective.
Film
Which
Geek
I
2020 has joined.
Yes. Oh, Film Geek. What's up, man? Dark Detective. I read this one, actually. It's really cool. The colors are amazing. And I want to know who the hell this guy is, because it's not Bruce Wayne. Then also, I've got Gwenom versus Carnage, #1.
Which
the
I'm
King in Black tie-in.
I'm excited to
Oh,
read
wow.
that one.
Yes. Gwenom is freaking dope looking. And I want to know what happens with her. I want to see if she ever comes across Null and see if he can control her. But she's kind of like different.
Yeah.
Then, future state again. Kara Zor-El, Superwoman.
Ooh.
Not Supergirl. She became a woman. Superman had to leave. The man had to leave, and she took the power.
She did the thing.
She's got the power.
She did the thing. And then future state, Superman, Wonder Woman with Yara Flor. There's our new Wonder Woman.
Yay!
She is a beautiful being. Then I'm excited about this one. I haven't read it yet. It's future state's Teen Titans. And you got Lobo's daughter on the Teen Titans now, which is pretty cool. I know she came in a while ago, but it's cool. And then we've got Future State's Robin Eternal. I want to see what this. I think hopefully this is about Damian.
Ooh.
I haven't really read into like the backstories of what these are going to be about, but I'm hoping this is Damian, and maybe we'll see eventually if he becomes Red X like James is predicting.
That's what I'm thinking.
And then we got Future State Green Lantern. Look, we got some Kilowog. We got some Jon Stewart up there.
Yes.
Supposedly it has Guy Gardner and Jessica Cruz in it, so that's cool.
Ooh.
And then the one I can't wait to read. It's got the Tim Fox Batman, Yara Flor Wonder Woman, Jonathan Kent Superman. It's the new Future State Justice League.
can't wait
Yes,
to
that's
read
going to be
that.
really good, I think.
I want to know who the speedster is, who the Aquaman or Aqua Woman in this. She's got a trident as like a Wolverine claw on her arm.
That's dope.
And then we've got a new Green Lantern. It looks like an African lady. So I'm excited to see who these people are.
Jules says Future State reminds him of Robin 3000, and Stan Lee does DC Comics.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I'll have to look more into those. I don't think I've actually seen those. So we'll have to. Jules always surprises me. He always gives me some cool shit to look into.
Yeah.
Hey, so before we do anything, do we know what time it is?
It's 8:43.
Probably
is-
not the time you think
It is time for Dumpster Shots with Kristen.
Nope, it's definitely not that
No,
time.
it is.
So Kristen bought these shots, I guess, and she bought them before Jesse here, so he doesn't get one. It's okay. Next time.
So
Next
I
time.
decided we're not going to do vodka. We're going to do something different.
Don't be gin.
It's going to be gross.
Don't be gin.
We are going to do Bird Dog whiskey,
I love Bird Dog.
chocolate flavor.
Oh my god, I love Bird Dog. Give it to me.
Okay, I'm open to this.
Bird Dog. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Bird Dog is one of the better flavored whiskeys out there, even though it sounds awful for a flavored whiskey. Now,
The blueberry one was really good.
wait a second. Okay, I found Bird Dog because I was in my party phase, so like mid 20s. I was in a party band, and Jesse was actually kind of a part of it. He was our roadie, but he was the guy who did everything for us when we needed somebody to do something.
The Roadmaster.
He was the road master, not a roadie, road master. And he was at every party throwing down that we were doing. And one party I went to, it was not with the band, but I was in it at the time. So I was in the party age. And I was like, hey, we're going to go to this party in somebody's backyard. And they're doing a whole concert back there in downtown Sac. And it, let's see, I was like, oh, well, I'm going to get you a handle of Fireball for everybody there to drink because it was cheap. A handle of Fireball was like $25.
Yeah, but it's gross.
Huge. Yeah, but huge. But these people loved it. It was when it first came out, it got popular, so everybody wanted it. And I was like, I don't want to drink that, so I'm gonna get something else. I was like, do you have anything special that's like a whiskey? And the person's like, well, there's a blueberry or blackberry whiskey. It was blackberry, and
Whatever it was delicious.
the blueberry I got, and you had that.
Yeah.
And it was blackberry whiskey, and that shit. And just like the blueberry, it tastes. It doesn't go down like syrup, but it tastes like pancake syrup. Like how black boysenberry syrup tastes. It tastes like that.
Yeah.
And it's so good, and it barely has a burn. But this one is chocolate flavored.
Speaking of Fireball, that's what the Beer to Beerman started off with tonight, was some Fireball.
Chris, get out of that.
You're disgusting. Don't do that. All
No,
right.
he's not disgusting. We love him.
I got drunk on Fireball once, and good God, the hangover on that is
You guys-
just so bad.
Ooh, it smells like chocolate.
Can't even open
Just
it.
drink real whiskey.
What is
I
that?
mean, be a man.
Yeah.
Be a man.
You must be
I
swift
can't get
as
mine.
crossing
My
river.
hands are not like they're too slippery. That one's like on really tight.
Oh.
Use
Yeah,
your
it's-
teeth.
Teeth.
The
Nice.
only time you use your teeth, yeah, ladies and
Smell?
gentlemen.
It,
Yeah.
smells like chocolate. Do you want to smell it?
I'll smell it.
It's more alcohol
Smells
than
like chocolate.
I smell the chocolate real deep.
All right.
Okay, well, everybody's
Ready?
different.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers to Jesse. We love him.
Cheers.
Individual, invisible cheers.
Oh.
Why does that taste like chocolate milk?
It's like, I don't like the burn of that.
I like bad chocolate milk.
It tastes like sour chocolate milk.
No, it tastes like chocolate milk with way too much sugar.
I'll just eat my chocolate.
There you go.
Fuck drinking it.
I know, yeah, eat the chocolate.
So Jesse, instead of doing this, he is eating a Reese's,
Reese's Pieces cup.
the big old cups because he likes the big.
I love
cups.
saying that. Reese's Pieces
I
cup.
love it big and I love it dark.
That's it, big and dark.
Sorry, honey.
I refer to it this way. It's a Reese's Pieces Reese's Cup.
So this was interesting because I decided to go away from the vodka because they didn't.
Thank God.
I was actually going to get the root beer 99 proof, but they only had 2 of them. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
You should have made some kind of a game to see who gets punished.
Root beer would have been
New.
freaking gross.
That would have
dude.
been
yeah.
99 anything is horrible.
You know,
it's
another
bad.
one that they had of these, it was strawberry.
Oh, that would not have been bad.
It's like 99 and schnapps.
That's not bad. That chocolate whiskey is not bad.
Who is not finishing their
I
whiskey?
chugged it down.
Well,
Those are yours. This is mine. Mine has a little bit, but not like yours.
no, one of them is James's.
Yeah, James is kind of a wimp.
Yeah, James is a pussy. Just kidding, I love you.
Ashley drinks more. All right. Let's get the horse rolling.
Let's get this horsing.
Let's get the road on the show.
Let's horse.
What we're talking about in this episode, we're going to have the nerd news. We got a couple topics on that.
Yay.
It's going to be awesome. Then, what we had promised everybody, and I did make a post of it, and that's the comic character showdown.
Yes.
Moon Knight versus Deathstroke. We are going to fucking talk about that shit, and we're going to argue. If you don't hear our song, it says, ready, fight. And that's what this is about.
Also, with everybody who's on Instagram, when we come to this segment, please give us your opinions on who you think's gonna win. We want to hear from you guys.
You. Let's see. Moon Knight is Deathstroke. Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Oh
We're
yeah,
going to fight.
It's gonna be big funs.
big old fun.
Then after all the freaking family fighting we're going to have here, we're probably going to get irritated. We're going to need to mellow out, and we're going to try some delicious Beer Zombies beer. But they're not from Beer Zombies. They're from the store Beer Zombies. Except for one of them. One of them is a collab with Beer Zombies here.
I don't get irritated. I get beer-irritated.
You get beer-irritated.
That's,
And if it's earlier in the day and you want to know, you can get beer-educated from the Bearded Beerman.
He does his show right before ours, so go and check him out on YouTube.
Well, he
and
usually
Instagram.
does his on Sunday too, like
Yeah.
his live show or a real show.
We have two more people who joined us. We have Watch with Olivia. We have the Modern Collector,
Yo, what's up, guys
and then
and
we
girls
have
and whatever you want to call yourself?
Avid Comics. And,
Nice.
Oh no. Okay.
Hey, that's cool. All right, stop touching. And then
just
we're
talking.
after that we always pour one out for people who have passed. That's gonna be a quick one, and then we're gonna go right into something that just came out a couple days ago, and that's the WandaVision review.
Oh my god! If you guys haven't
It's
seen
so
it,
good.
you need to watch it.
After WandaVision, we'll do Ask a Bro like anything, or like always. So ask us questions at that time. If you don't have any, then we'll just go right into the Kristen's words of wisdom and just wrap the show. So if you want to ask questions, you want to keep us on here and talk with us, ask us questions when we get there.
Yes, we love to hear from you guys, and we love just communicating and just having a good time. Let's party.
The Munch family, let's party. That's why we have drinks. We're going to have drinks a little bit later. We just had our shots.
Brought to you by Celsius.
Celsius, like always. It keeps us awake and not jittery. Nerd news, guys. Nerd news.
Nerd news.
Something dropped this week.
Big news.
Big news. Big fatty nudes.
Oh,
yes.
And I did not say nudes. I said news.
No, you said you
he
totally
said
said
nudes.
nudes.
Big fatty nudes.
Allie's like, yay, WandaVision. Hell
All right.
yeah, Allie.
So what happened this week? Kevin Feige from the MCU, if you don't know who the fuck he is, then you're living under a goddamn rock. He said that, or actually he didn't say, he confirmed that Deadpool 3
Our boy.
will be a part of the MCU, despite the previous Deadpool 2 films taking place in the X-Men universe from the Fox X-Men.
what a great.
And it also has been confirmed as an R-rated movie.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
yes.
That's how Deadpool
Hell
needs to
yeah.
be. He can't be PG-13.
Stay R-rated.
Fucking R-rated Deadpool on Disney Plus.
I mean, he probably made a pretty solid case for keeping it an R-rated.
Yeah.
I mean, let's hope they make the X-Men R-rated too.
Well,
Yeah,
you
right.
got to realize that when Deadpool came out and it was the R-rated film, that it made so much money because of Ryan Reynolds doing that tiny little clip, and everybody wanted that because you've never seen
It was
a
a
R-rated superhero movie.
it
And
was a fan-made... Wasn't it a fan-made
Yeah, but
animation?
but Ryan
that
Ren-
Ryan Reynolds voiced it?
Yes.
Because he wanted to play Deadpool.
Yes.
He probably put all his money into it that
Yeah.
he could. And then people were like, we need this.
And what's so great about it is the fact that it did make so much money, so they would be stupid stupid not to make this move. They'd be fucking retarded because now you can have him just come into, all these different movies, especially Spider-Man, because Spider-Man and Deadpool do, cross paths constantly. But just the fact that you're still keeping him at an R rating, that means you're still going to get, the fucks, the shits, and like the small baby legs and the whole Sharon Stone crossover. You see the little dick and everything. I mean, like,
what about the strap-on scene?
All of the sexual innuendo.
The
That was very
strap-on
strange
scene.
looking.
I love the strap-on scene. It's my favorite.
So I hope they can go do something with this movie because it's so easy for Deadpool to be written because people can lazy write it, and everybody's okay with it because it's fucking funny.
Well, what Ryan Reynolds says? He goes, "Well, that's just lazy writing."
Yeah, but like you can yes, you can lazy write, and he can always have that in all his movies. Like say, "Oh, that's lazy writing," and it makes people laugh. Dude, all you have to do is say that he always was a part of the MCU universe. And when the portals open up, he comes through it to fight.
Yeah, I mean,
done.
You played the Deadpool game, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they constantly alluded to it having bad writing in
Right?
it.
MCU or Marvel. I know you'll never watch this, but I'm gonna fucking talk to you. Please bring his fucking multiple personalities in his head to the screen.
Oh God, how fantastic
I want to
would
see
that be?
different voices, and he can have fucking other stars be his voices, and it'd be fucking hilarious. How funny if one of them was like voiced by Sam L. Jackson or something like that.
That would be cool.
That would be hilarious.
No, Celine Dion.
Celine Dion. Yeah,
that would make sense.
Well, okay, so
if she was
this.
alive, it would be the Golden Girl. What's her name? B. Arthur.
B. Arthur, because he absolutely
If
loves
she was
B. Arthur.
still alive.
And have it like where in the comic books, you just see these different type of bubbles of different shapes, different colors, everything. And it's like while he's just sitting there, it pops up and he looks at it like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then one comes down here and it's like, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, just have that happen. Like, I think that would be a cool idea too.
Yeah,
we can make you money.
I think it'd be funny if they just made it really campy, but I also want them to do kind of since Cable's established, I want them to do a Deadpool runs amok through time and they have to try to stop him from fucking up time.
Right.
That would be hilarious.
Ryan says, imagine if we got a Deadpool kills the Marvel universe.
Oh, that'd be
I don't
awesome.
think people are ready for that, but that would be dope.
No,
That was a great...
People are not ready for that.
no, they're not.
The mainstream people don't even know that exists.
Yeah.
I don't think Disney would ever consider it.
They
To be
wanna-
honest,
they
Well,
Definitely not.
if they released that, they would do it. They would do it under 20th Century Fox, which they're probably going to end up doing with the Deadpool movie. He'll say 20th Century Fox and then says Marvel after that.
Right.
Well,
So they're
Yeah.
not releasing it under Disney at all.
Yeah, because Disney has so many other platforms.
The most
other
that
than-
Disney gets is PG. Like if they do PG-13, then okay. But they
Pirates of the Caribbean is PG-13.
Okay.
When they get into like the second and third and fourth one, yeah.
but they
Well, the
kind
fourth
of get
one.
away with that because it's based off of history and how pirates kind of were.
Dude,
It's
so
not a historical piece, obviously, but it's based off of it, so they can get away with the violence.
I can't wait to see Deadpool and Spider-Man in a film together.
That's what I want.
I cannot wait.
I want a Spider-Man to meet Deadpool thing, and Deadpool could show up in I think they even were saying that he could show up at anything and just make a quick cameo in all these movies.
Yeah, he could.
Like this is what he needs to do,
He literally could. That's his power.
right? he breaks the fourth wall and can show up anywhere, and that's what's cool. So yeah, basically. The great thing about Deadpool though was that they always use a low budget and then make a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
So
because that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
no, if you think about it, that's how everybody should be doing it. Why aren't these movies even like these big expensive elaborate movies? Why aren't they trying to be as cost budgeted as possible and make it look good? Like that's what they did with the first two Deadpool movies. They had a small budget. I think it was like the first one was what, $20 million, and they were like, "We got to make this work."
I promise you, both of these movies were labors of love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, and Ryan Reynolds is backing it. I bet you anything. The budget. I bet you the first movie budget, a lot of it came from him.
Yeah.
He's like, "I want this so bad. I'll give you some.
Well, because I think we talked about this before, but in an issue of Deadpool, he compares himself to Ryan Reynolds.
Well, yeah, not to mention they have like almost the same exact specs, like stats, like height and weight and where they're from.
Yeah, the same part of Canada, like their eye color, their age, everything. So the fact, and you see all of Ryan Reynolds' older movies, you're like, yeah, that's fucking Deadpool.
Yeah, he's definitely not Green Lantern, that's for sure.
Oh, I got
Thank God.
The end of Deadpool 2, I love when he just shoots himself in the head, like, fuck you. And then, like, decapitates him as Wade Wilson in X-Men.
Fuck Wade Wilson from from X-Men universe, like the Wolverine movie.
Oh my God!
Awful.
The X-Men, the Orange Origins.
So wait 1 second. So Ryan and I went to Sam's Club. I think it was last weekend, and we were just walking, and there was 2 cutout pictures. One was Hugh Jackman, and one was of Ryan Reynolds, and it says "The feud continues" because of their coffee and gin thing.
It's funny because they place both of their companies next to each other at Sam's Club, and they have completely different cardboard cutouts, but it still says on both of them next to each other, "The feud continues."
It was the best. I took a picture of it, and
they are feuding at fucking Sam's Club and Costco, like through cardboard cutouts of themselves.
It's funny because they do that feud in the comic too. Deadpool is always trying to get Wolverine's attention. And he's like, no.
He wants to be his friend, and he doesn't want him to because he hates him.
It's like, you're annoying. Go
just
away.
Yeah, just like that's what I loved about that last Deadpool movie. He's at the at the mansion, and like they open the doors and they're all there, and they're like, oh shh, and they shut the doors. They completely ghost him, and it's hilarious.
Nobody cares about Deadpool, and he goes, "Where the fuck is everybody?
I get only one X-Men in this movie."
Fuck you.
But basically, people. I don't need that. I'm good. Basically, people were freaked out that Deadpool 3 wasn't even going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Why would you take a cash cow and then just fucking put it past you and shoot it?
Yeah, right.
That'd be dumb, Disney. Come on. They love making money, especially when they're losing money due to COVID and their fucking theme parks aren't getting any money coming in.
Yeah.
Boom. I mean, there's a couple that are open, but not all of them. But so they announced it, and it's happening, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I didn't see any date or anything they were looking for, but they've got a big slate already. So
it's enough. I trust Kevin Feige with the Marvel franchise.
Are you ready for the Disney States of America?
Disney States of America. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Also, something that happened this week, and we actually posted it too, but it's kind of we didn't look into it. It was my fault. There was a big rumor around that said that Chris Evans is going to be Captain America again, and it was looking legit.
And little Ryan and Jules are actually talking about right now. They're asking if it was a hoax or not.
What I've read, and like I said, we don't have any like super ties into the movies, but I do my research. James does too, because James is, he's a writer, so research is his life.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, right. So I look into shit too. I posted this because it came from a actual, usually a reputable source, and I think they even got fucking trolled on this one, and that was Comic Book Resources.
Wow.
They said that it was basically happening. I think what they meant to put was that he is in talks, but they haven't made any kind of a deal. So basically, Chris Evans says the report he'll return as Captain America is news to me.
Yep.
Oh wow.
It says the guy, obviously Chris Evans, he said, or the article says, "Not so fast, Cap fans. Actor Chris Evans apparently addresses rumors he may return as Captain America in a future Marvel Cinematic Universe film in a tweet sent Thursday. Although Evans simply wrote, 'News to me,' he likely is responding to an exclusive Deadline report." Mm-hmm. So he's saying news to me like, no, I don't know. But guess what? What is Captain America part of? Who owns Captain America?
Marvel.
Who owns Marvel?
Disney.
What do they do? They like to throw you off. Like when you saw, I'll always use this reference, like when you saw Hulk running behind the Avengers when they're going after Thanos, and it wasn't. It was the Hulkbuster with Bruce Banner in it, in the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
They always don't show you the full trailer of something. So this happening, I could see him in talks for it, but he's going to throw you off and say, no, I don't think so. No.
Maybe.
Because that's what they've been doing all this whole time. With She-Hulk, the chick who's playing She-Hulk totally told them it's not happening, and then now it's been announced.
Yeah. Ryan said maybe they'll make a show about how Captain America goes back and how he returns all the Infinity Stones.
Peggy Carter Part 2?
Yeah.
Like, we get to see him be with her after he does it. Maybe he takes her with him through all the realities.
But yeah, he said that, and he also said, we'll talk about that later. Because
Okay,
I know
James.
what's going on.
Remember how much it blew our minds when we found out they were doing that whole series where nobody knows who's Hydra in S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
So, like, I think that there may be some credence to you saying that he might be just doing that to throw off the scent.
Yeah. I mean, it's happened with a lot of other reports. Like I said, the chick who's playing She-Hulk said that. When people were like, are you playing it? And she's like, no, I'm not.
I mean, you never know what's going to happen with the Marvel-verse. Because, like, if you go to IMDb right now, Jamie Foxx is on the unnamed Spider-Man 3 movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's been confirmed.
That is 100% confirmed.
Yeah.
And Charlie Cox is confirmed as well. Like,
Yeah.
he just finished his filming, didn't he?
But nobody expected that to happen at all.
Well, dude, freaking Alfred Molina as Doc Ock from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
So they're having because didn't they already confirm Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield?
I don't think I've seen something that said it
No.
was actually confirmed.
But they were talking
There's
about
speculation.
There's
There's
speculation.
speculation
it, right?
going on.
But we already know that Jamie Foxx, Charlie Cox, and
Alfred Molina.
Alfred Molina.
There's a lot of people supposedly
Yeah.
showing up. But, like, I love the jokes. They're all like, yeah, and Michael Keaton as Batman's showing up, too. Like, people are making fun.
Michael Keaton wants to be Batman.
He's Vulture. He's
Is true.
Vulture in
And then-
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then someone said, like, and then Hayden Christensen will be reprising his role as Anakin.
As Anakin in the movie. Yeah, all that stuff.
In the Obi-Wan
That's great.
series, yeah.
No, we're talking about in the Spider-Man movie. It's a joke that people are making.
It's a meme joke.
Basically,
I don't follow memes.
so, like, I don't know. I'm going to say if they do confirm those two guys, they're basically confirming the Spider-Verse or a multiverse.
Yeah.
And that would be dope. Like, I can't wait. And that'd explain how to get so many characters back into the MCU that aren't there already, like the X-Men, Fantastic Four, everybody. So I think the Fantastic Four would be easy to put into this MCU because they could just be like, oh, we were just keeping it low-key. They could make them just happen.
It would be like Marvel's version of Flashpoint.
Yeah. Or do you think they could do this? They've already been in space with Endgame and Infinity Wars. When they come back, it all happens. Everybody comes back. Then these four people are like, hey, let's go do... Because obviously it seems like Sword's appearing here in the MCU. We'll talk about that later. But we're going to go do something for Sword up in space. We are scientists. Let's go into space. Shit hits them. They become the Fantastic Four. They can make them right then and there.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right? So I think that could work pretty well if they want to do that way. And the mutants still, that's a hard one. They're going to have to come from another universe. And I think they might be using Wanda for that. What are you pointing at?
Check on the right screen.
What are you talking? Oh, okay. It's the YouTube?
Yeah, we got chat.
Okay, cool. I don't care.
Wow, so we only care about our Instagram fans?
They are the ones we love. The YouTubers we do too, but guess what? You're not here right now.
Ryan,
They come on the Instagram.
Ryan asked, first Jules says, is the F4 going to be set in the past? And
I don't know.
And then Ryan says, do you guys think it's early for Miles Morales? I think it's a little early for now, but of course I'm totally excited for Miles.
Right now, this is what I want. I think the Spider-Man movie might be ramping up to a Sinister Six battle. And if they do, he needs numbers. And he's finding numbers. And I don't think Doctor Strange would fight. He's too high of a character in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's kind of like lower in the Avengers, so he's going to need somebody more his tier. Guess what? Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. There's 2. Then you bring in, like I said, bring Miles. You get. It's so easy to cast somebody as Miles right now, and just bring him come out of nowhere. And then, if they wanted to do it differently, other than the comic book, they could just be like, "Oh, Miles is also a kid that goes with Peter Parker in high school," and they could be the same age. Change it up because he likes to do that, and we'll still buy into it and love it.
Yeah.
And then you need Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Or
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Or what she's called now is Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider.
But in the what was it? The animated Spider-Man movie, she was a Spider-Gwen.
Nice.
That's 5 guys right there. You just need one more, and there's your 6. So it's 6 on 6. It could be a badass fucking battle where they could trade off going after everybody. It's webs shooting everywhere. Like, that would be dope. Like, that's what I want.
Jules says the critics said that Doctor Strange is the most powerful hero in the MCU.
Critics.
I think that
In the MCU, he's the guy that has like the most ability, that's for sure. But the most powerful, I mean, you're battling Dark Phoenix. You're going against Thanos, which kind of made him look like a bitch. I mean, he did hold Thanos a little bit back.
Is Dark Phoenix going to appear in the MCU?
No.
No.
As far as right now, no. They just got to get the X-Men in.
We're just
then
talking-
you can't count it in the
well,
MCU.
Okay, so in the MCU. Okay, so now if we're doing stipulations, then okay. I was
He
talking.
said the MCU.
Oh, I thought he said.
No, in the MCU.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I thought he said in Marvel.
You know,
Yeah,
I
but
think Wanda
MCU.
Wanda
Wanda.
is pretty freaking
Yeah.
powerful too.
Wanda is basically female Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
but she is unhinged, so I would be more scared.
Of her, yeah.
I mean, the thing about Doctor Strange, if you pair his, his mental abilities, the fact that he has patience, the fact that he is smart enough to play the long game like he did in Endgame.
He thinks like a surgeon.
He
plans his moves before he does it.
It makes him, a little bit more powerful. I think
his power comes from his control, because that's how he learned.
Yeah.
Her power is powerful without necessarily having full control.
but
you get to think of it this way. I'm going to take it. Wow, we're going to have to do a Doctor Strange versus freaking Scarlet Witch battle eventually.
That would be cool.
Yes, his control makes him powerful, but does her unhinged, not giving a fuck, I will do whatever I need to kill you kind of vibe put her more at an advantage?
you just stole what I was gonna say.
We think alike. We've lived with each other almost a decade.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, like, but her like unhingedness, would that make her more powerful than if it was planned out?
That's
just a thing.
Here's the thing. It's so emotionally based. It gets sloppy. Sure, it comes from, she gets sheer power, like force, right? But there's no directing that force. It's all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, let's not go and ruin our next character showdown.
Yeah, sorry.
That's pretty dope. Like, we just had one right there. That was live.
Just went on a
We
little
argued a little bit, but we know how to stop each other to have fun. Other than that, we got another bit of nerd news that I loved, and it goes into what we want to do today. And that is that Oscar Isaac has been confirmed as Marvel's Moon Knight.
Hell yeah.
I am so excited. I like Oscar Isaac.
Golf
Poe
clap.
Dameron himself.
yeah.
Like, I want to see him play a dude who has multiple personalities. That would be dope. And if they can do it, if they can do that with Moon Knight, then why can't Deadpool?
Have you seen the fan art of him looking like Moon Knight?
I have not, but I bet you it's beautiful.
No, it looks really good. I've
You-
seen some fan art.
You know what's funny? Is Marvel don't hire random people, and these fans do better art than they do.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now. They do way better art than they do.
Embry just joined.
Embry, what's up, man?
Hi, Embry.
But yeah, so he's going to be coming to Disney Plus soon. If you don't know who Moon Knight is, he is a character he's kind of like a Marvel Batman, or more of like an Azrael. I think it was Jules or Ryan who said that. last time. He's more of like a dark figure, but he's not a dark figure because he wears an all white suit. So hey, look at me and
gritty dark and also very stain. Very stain attractive.
Right, very stain attractive. He uses Tide quite a bit.
Yeah.
He has to get the blood stains out somehow. Do you think he carries around the little Tide pen?
He's got to get that OxyClean.
Stain
OxyClean. He's not like Deadpool where his suit was white at one time and then all the blood just stained it red.
Oh my god.
Basically, he's a character who's kind of like Batman or Azrael, depending on what you think. Lots of gadgets, lots of money, but he has multiple personalities. I think it was like 3 or 4. I think it's 3.
Woohoo!
I can't remember. He battles with that throughout his story. So you never know. One of them's a taxi driver. One's, I think, a boxer, which I think that's the main guy. And then one's a billionaire or a millionaire or whatever. Very rich person.
Yeah.
And then there might be... Oh, and the other one is technically the spirit that possesses him, the Egyptian god Khonshu, the god of the moon.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So I guess there is 4, technically. But the main 3 that you usually read are like the normal human versions.
So Moon Knight's possessed by the bad guy from the first Suicide Squad movie.
Right. Let's hope not. It says Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead joined Mohamed Diab as directors, with Umbrella Academy's Jeremy Slater heading up the writer's room for Moon Knight. So we've got people who are already working on, comic book stuff. Moon Knight series cinematographer Gregory Middleton. He's actually the guy who got to be, I think, on Instagram, was the first guy to announce this. He confirmed it on his Instagram. And it says, the secret's out. He wrote in his Instagram post, it's an honor to be part of introducing a new character to the MCU Moon Knight, who says cinematographers worry about the white costume, not if they are complex characters played by an amazing performer like Oscar Isaac. So even on the movie people are scared of that white suit. So hooded white suit. Isaac's play the role of the Moon Knight, or Mark Spector is what his normal alias is called. And he will be on Disney Plus. Supposedly, Ethan Hawke's going to play a bad guy for him.
Yeah, that'd be dope to see.
They didn't say who, but that's what they say. That's in talks, supposedly. So that'll be pretty cool. But since we're talking Moon Knight, how about we see a character battle?
Character battle.
Or not see. Let's talk and let's battle.
Let's listen to...
It's going to be Moon Knight versus Deathstroke.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Who do you guys got your let's see. Who do you think's going to win? Where's your bets?
I've got a bet.
You've got a bet. This is before we actually talk about what could give them the advantage.
I feel like Deathstroke just kind of has it in the bag.
Deathstroke from James. Jessie?
I'm going to go with Moon Knight on this.
He's gonna go with-
Four different personalities, and he's got a god behind him.
Yep, he does.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm going
That's
to go
with-
Moon Knight too.
Moon Knight? That means I'm going to have to even out the playing field and go with my boy, Slade Wilson.
That's true.
We
Now,
have Jules, who says that he chooses Deathstroke
Yes, Jules.
because he is a strategic.
I think Ryan picked
strategic,
Moon
yes.
Knight.
Yeah.
yeah.
What were you saying, James?
Well, now listen. Are we talking about current Moon Knight? Because current Moon Knight doesn't have a deity on their
We
side.
are just talking
Okay.
in general right now.
Well, but I don't think the deity actually does anything. He's just in his head.
Yeah, no,
It's
it
kind of like
actually
a
gives
duck-
him superpowers
Okay.
in the comic books.
Well, you said you
Khonshu
wanted
does.
to do 3 rounds of this. Can you explain those 3 rounds?
I would say we should do 3 rounds based on power sets.
So full power
Full power with full equipment.
with full equipment.
That's round 1. No equipment, full powers. Round 2. And no powers, full equipment. Round 3.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait,
so,
what?
Okay, fully loaded, round 1. Round 2, just powers, no extras. So no guns, no swords, no nothing. And round 3 will be all weapons, no powers. Get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay, so let's go into this. Moon Knight, he has weapons that use adamantium.
Adamantium.
And adamantium, if you give sufficient mass, adamantium could survive a direct hit from a nuclear weapon or a blow from the most powerful superhuman. The only known substance able to pierce adamantium is a compound known as Antarctic vibranium, also called antimetal. So let's look at the specs of Moon Knight. Moon Knight. He's 29 to 30. He's young.
He's a little younger than us.
He's young. He's male, 6'2", 225. His real name's Mark Spector, of course. Let's see. We've got powers and abilities. He's got superhuman strength, speed, and durability. Multiple personalities, which actually he keeps him from being taken down by psionic abilities. Oh. So Professor X couldn't really get him because his mind is constantly changing.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Professor X is pretty powerful, so he probably could find a way. But some lower level telepath probably could not. Expert pilot. He flies his special Moon Knight plane.
Tactical.
Skilled detective. There's your Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Expert interrogator, so he can get whatever he wants out of you.
So there's your another Batman.
He's got something called Moon's Might, and basically where ability gained when he became the Fist of Khonshu, it made him gain power boosts depending on the moon's phase. So if he has a full moon, dude is hulked out. And
dude is beefed.
He beefed up, and he can lift up to, I think I read something that said he can lift like 700 pounds.
Wow.
Like up over his head. Like nothing.
I can't lift half of that over my head.
Real quick, we have Beard Beerman and Ryan both say Deathstroke.
Deathstroke, nice.
So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 2.
Okay, that's fine. There was other people on the Instagram that said Moon Knight, so don't you feel like you're back behind.
Well, I'm just talking about right now.
He's also got astral vision. He can see spectral and ghostly beings that humans can't see, so he can see ghosts. That's interesting.
Nice.
Night vision. He can see in complete darkness. Shadow walk. He can use shadows and darkness to perfectly camouflage himself in environment.
Oh, man, he's the rogue.
So he's even better than Batman. He can completely disappear.
He's the Batman.
He is the Batman. Let's see. He's got a healing factor. He can recover from wounds faster than human beings.
Oh, he's Dark Claw.
And he's empowered when he's touched by moonlight. So I think when the moonlight hits him,
he's at full power.
Well, it depends on the phase. So if it's a small moon, it's not so powerful than if it was a full moon.
Yeah, if it's a waning moon, he's no zero.
The moonlight hits him, it can regenerate him. Mm-hmm. He's got psychic resistance. So like I said, his personalities keep him from getting taken down by psychics or telepaths. He's a master marksman and an expert martial artist. He's got equipment. The Moon Knight suit, it's made out of Kevlar, adamantium, carbonadium, making it one of the most durable suits in the mainstream Marvel universe. It includes a moon-shaped cape that Mark uses to glide through the skies, so he can glide through the skies like Batman. Crescent darts, they're special boomerang-like projectiles that the Moonlight carries plenty of. He can use as close-range weapons. And then he's got gas darts, explosive darts, adamantium darts, which, what the fuck do you use that for? Going after the Hulk?
Yes. Going after Deathstroke.
Extremely hard and powerful darts that can pierce through nearly anything.
Nearly anything.
He's got a truncheon. His truncheon is like his main, like the shit weapon. So Moon Knight's dope. The truncheon is a special adamantium staff that combines the standard truncheon with nunchaku, so it turns into nunchucks.
Nice.
A bow staff.
Ooh.
A sensetsu kon, which is a triple segmented staff, so it's 2 chains and then one more hard handle. And it also has a grappling hook. And it can switch forms at any time, and its maximum length is 8 feet. So that thing's a fucking huge thing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And it has magnetic functions and includes a taser.
That's incredible.
That fucking thing is amazing.
I mean, you're making the case for Moon Knight pretty well.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
That truncheon's gonna hurt you.
Jesse, we picked right.
Then he's got bolas. It's a throwing weapon. I think aren't those the ones with the balls and the rope and they tie? I think if I'm wrong,
bolas.
That's fine. He's got the ivory boomerang, which looks like a fucking Moon Knight crest of moon. The grappling axe. That's a.
So he's a Batman.
Yeah, he has an Ankh. It's a special staff that symbolizes eternal life. It warns Mark of nearby dangers and can be used both as a blunt weapon and a projectile.
Oh, so he's got a spider sense too.
Yeah, he's got more. Crescent Dart Gauntlets. So he's got Crescent Dart Gauntlets on here. Compound bow and a cesti. It's an ancient battle gloves covered in spikes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Old school knuckle duster.
Says he's capable of bench pressing 450 pounds, can kick it with enough force to knock a door flying off its hinges and create a hole in a brick wall. Snap chains holding him on a wall. He lifted and hurled a fully grown jaguar, which is estimated at 210 pounds.
All right.
When the moon is full, he can lift a maximum of 2 tons. So not 700 pounds, 2 tons.
2 tons. That's 4,000 pounds.
Jaguar throwing, lesser known sport.
He can easily bend steel bars, crushed a machine gun into pieces with a single stomp of his foot.
Yeah, see,
I'm not going into any more of this.
No, it's ridiculous.
Oh, it says
Because
he
you're making
punched-
the case against yourself.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
we have time limits.
He punched the demon-possessed Daredevil through a brick wall.
Wow.
Ryan also said that he did beat King the Conqueror, and that also Deathstroke. Jules says Deathstroke and Moon Knight were both military men as well.
Yes. It says Mark Spector was a professional boxer, marine, and mercenary for hire before he ever became a superhero. So he was certified ass kicker going into the gig. So that's a Moon Knight. So then now we got Deathstroke.
Now, Deathstroke, the reason I picked Deathstroke is because he's a min-maxer. All
Yeah.
right? He chose his equipment to fit his power set.
True. And that works out when you play in some tabletop games, you know. You're going to pick all your shit for your power set, and you're going to be the bomb,
Or when you play video games at all.
right? Deathstroke possesses low-level superhuman strength, speed, stamina, senses, intellect, and resistance to injury. His enhanced eyesight, reflexes, and dexterity give him superhuman marksmanship and accuracy with any attack, while also allowing him to perceive conventional attacks early enough to counter them. So
Ooh.
it's sounding a little like Moon Knight here. It's fun. He has also taken down a couple people, like Batman.
Batman's, who is the DC Moon Knight.
He took out a few different speedsters like Impulse, The Flash, Kid Flash. He also took out the Atom, which is basically DC's Ant-Man, the Teen Titans, and let me guess, he also took out the X-Men. Yeah. When they crossed over, he took out the X-Men and delivered them onto somebody's doorstep. He also has Nth Metal armor. And Nth Metal protects the wearer from elements and speeds, the healing of wounds, increases the strength, and protects from extreme temperature. So he can go into, from what James and I are reading, Nth Metal, if you're wearing just a belt buckle of it, you can go into space without a suit and you're protected. It protects you. It lets you fly, too, sometimes. He doesn't use that, but it can make you fucking fly. Let's check out more about Deathstroke. Deathstroke is also a male. He is 6'4", 225 pounds. He is a neutral evil. That's his alignment. Tell him what neutral evil is, James.
Neutral evil means you can use the law or break the law. Either way, you're trying to commit evil acts. It just basically neutral is your standpoint on how the law of the land works.
Yeah.
Right.
So on New Earth, he's a neutral evil, and Prime Earth, he is a true neutral.
His big whole thing is hurting people.
Yeah.
He loves to do it.
All right, let's see. His powers and abilities. He's got a healing factor. Obviously, we know Deadpool was based off of him,
Oh, he's an X-Man.
but he has no crazy healing factor like Deadpool. Like, you can't cut his head off and he's not going to talk to you, but he will come back from that. He's also got enhanced mind. He allows Deathstroke to mind a process 9 times faster than the average human.
Oh, he's like a Flash guy.
He is basically Taskmaster.
Oh, he's Taskmaster.
I can see you before you've even done it. That's a pretty hefty thing going against a dude that's stacked up like Moon Knight. He's got superior strength, speed, and durability. His equipment, he's got blades. He's got Prometheum sword and twin katana, combat knife, stun grenades, remote claw, firearms including pistols, submachine guns, sniper rifle, automatic with attachable grenade launcher, energy lance, fires energy from both ends along with bullets. Super bomb, a flash bomb designed to incapacitate the entire Justice League, including Superman.
So he could probably incapacitate Moon Knight with that shit.
It's MacGuffin the bomb.
The MacGuffin the bomb.
And the Icon suit, which is his more enhanced Nth Metal suit, as far as I'm concerned. His strength, he can easily kick down a reinforced steel door. So it's not a door off its hinges like Moon Knight. It's a steel door now. Has a strength of 100 men.
100 men?
How much does that calculate out to? How much can an average man pick up? An average man, say somebody who goes to the gym every day, not a muscle head. What do you say, 150 pounds?
At least...
probably.
150 pounds?
I mean, are we talking over the head?
No, just bench press. 150 if you go to the gym every day.
The average male, I mean, maybe 160, 170 pounds.
I'd put it at about 100 pounds.
So what's 100? What's 100 pounds times 100?
10,000.
Oh, okay. 10,000 pounds. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a little over 2 tons.
Yeah.
Speed. Agile enough to elude Superman. Dodge gunfire on multiple occasions. Can dodge Starfire's energy attacks and avoided Green Arrow's arrows.
Wow.
That's pretty fast. Durability. Survived an exploding submarine that was thrown on him.
Oh, what?
Has his brains shot out. Came back to life in just hours later.
Mm-hmm.
There's the healing factor.
I feel like Moon Knight would have trouble with that.
Survived hits from an angry Lobo.
Oh.
That's pretty bad. And then skills. He downed 38 men in under 2 minutes. Can see at subatomic level. Beat most of the Justice League. Decisively beat Batman in hand-to-hand fighting.
Wow. And
is regarded one of the greatest strategists on the planet by the Justice League. It took combined strength of Batman, Nightwing, and Robin to take him down. And his weaknesses is one eye, and he has anger issues.
Oh, so no depth perception.
So he's got some problems, just like Moon Knight. He's got a DID, and this guy's got anger issues, and I know he's got family problems. I've read plenty of his comics.
Also, he's evil.
Yeah, he's evil unless you're on the other Earth where he's a true neutral. So, guys, after hearing all that, who do you think could win this one? I mean, Deathstroke seems like he kicks some Moon Knight ass.
To me.
They're quiet.
Yeah.
They're too quiet. Deathstroke's talking shit, and Moon Knight's just over here yawning. It's okay. I'm just playing.
No, because I see what you're doing, so...
I'm trying to wake you up.
I'm trying to fucking wake up. I'm sorry.
We promised these people fighting, so let's do.
I still think Moon Knight can overpower.
Why? Deathstroke has a power of 100 men.
The argument, Kristen.
I'm trying, guys. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me right now. I'm so bored.
Well, I shall.
Okay, so I think because of Okay, this is the only downfall about Moon Knight. Yes, I'm going to say a downfall about Moon Knight. If he's going to beat Deathstroke, he needs a full moon. Because with the full moon, he actually will have more power and more strength than Deathstroke.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree on that, and I'm on Team Deathstroke.
Is that your answer on full power equip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so full power equip. So we have. So if you're saying if you got all the weapons and full power, Moon Knight for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, full weapons, full power, Jesse.
Full weapons, full power. Yeah, I'll go Moon Knight on full weapons, full power. But
okay, that's the first round. Ryan?
I'm gonna have to go with Moon Knight and full weapons, full power because of if we're doing full weapons, full power, that means the full moon is out and it's nighttime. Deathstroke paddles in the dark. There's no disadvantage for him. He has enhanced strength and all that, and eyesight. So
well, that's fair and everything, but nth metal does a lot for my argument.
That's true.
Nth metal does kind of... It's one of those metals that can crack adamantium in my book.
Yes, I would assume. There's a lot of arguments online, and people are saying adamantium, but it's also because they were all We found websites where people are arguing, and you could tell when a website had just Marvel fans and when one website had just DC fans.
I just think that the nth metals giving people powers kind of gives him the edge, because if somehow he lost those powers that he already had, he would still have those same powers because it kind of doubles up on those powers.
Yeah, so he already has superhuman like regeneration. Nth metal also gives you more regeneration, and that's pretty dope.
Allie said that she has no idea what we're talking about, but
Good.
she's just going to go straight to Deathstroke.
So
Good.
So full good because that's
Hi, Poppy.
that's
Poppy.
what I'm giving for this round. I'm gonna say Deathstroke wins first round.
Okay, so
So I guess Moon Knight wins full power, full thing. James makes a great argument. I almost want to change, but I'm gonna have. I've never seen Moon Knight at full moon.
yeah, because at
You
full
pull his
moon,
pants down, it shows the full moon. Does that work?
Full werewolf.
well, the thing is at full moon, that's when he's his strongest.
Could you imagine if she's like, "There's no full moon"? Somebody just pulls her pants down and go, "There it is!" He's like, "Yeah!"
Oh my fucking god!
What the heck?
All right, so what's
Okay.
the next category?
Next, go ahead. You're
Next
the guy.
round, we're gonna go ahead and do. Are we going to do power free and just equip?
Let's
Yeah.
do power, no powers, with just weapons and ability.
Just weapons and ability.
I think Deathstroke would win this one because even though I want Moon Knight to win, I think Deathstroke because one his like weaponry he masters and knows how to use it
And
to
he can
his advantage.
And he can see you.
Yeah.
See you before you even attack.
But he can use it to his advantage because he has mastered his weapons to a point where it is like nothing for him. Like he won't even break a sweat.
Not to mention he's got the Prometheum sword, which I don't. If I remember correctly, that's a god-killing sword.
Oh,
so
Jules says, but still note that Deathstroke tries to avoid Azrael, and this could be an advantage for Moon Knight if Deathstroke starts thinking how similar Moon Knight to Azrael, though he probably would think not much.
I think he would. He doesn't go after Azrael because Azrael's Batman that kills.
Yeah.
And he knows that Batman has a weakness because of him being scared to kill people.
Yeah.
Azrael has no terror about killing somebody.
Okay, so Jesse, what is your take?
So
Just the equipment.
just the equipment. I'm gonna have to go Deathstroke here, mainly because of the nth metal.
Nth metal, yep. It just does so much. Like adamantium's good. It's great. But
Yeah, it doesn't heal you.
no, it doesn't make you fly. It's got so much more other things that grants its user edge. We just didn't go into it because we'd been here all night.
But the thing is Moon Knight has good equipment, but Deathstroke's is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Team Slade Wilson for me. Deathstroke, yeah, he's going to kick some ass with his weapons. Like I said, Prometheum sword. He's got the bombs. What is that? The one bomb that's supposed to take out the entire Justice League, including Superman.
Which
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Deathstroke has took out the whole entire Justice League before.
MacGuffin
So.
bomb.
MacGuffin bomb.
Yeah.
MacGuffin the bomb.
He's also taken out the X-Men before.
Yeah.
He's taking out everybody, and didn't he take out the Teen Titans as well?
Yes, he did. I
He-
just said that.
He just takes out everybody. I'm sorry. I'm like
That's
zoning
okay.
in and out. I'm
You're
trying.
waking up again.
Well, I'm trying.
No.
I don't know what's wrong with me right now, you guys.
You're ready for beer, but we're not done yet.
I didn't take my nap.
You did.
No, I didn't.
So,
Check this out. No, with this fight, I did think about it a lot, and I thought that the equipment is really what gives Slade Wilson the edge. So I'm gonna have to give it to Slade Wilson on this round too, which means that's 3 votes for Moon Knight so far and 5
no, we're going by
for
round.
Deathstroke.
So Moon
just
Knight won
rounds.
the first round. Slade Wilson won the second round. It's tied.
Okay.
Yeah, so whoever wins this round will
So-
win it.
The third round is hand-to-hand combat, no weapons, and no powers, right?
No weapons. No weapons, but powers.
But
yeah.
powers. Okay.
Then Moon Knight. No. Fuck. Okay, so
And what it constitutes as a loss, because Deathstroke can come back to life, and regeneration is Moon Knight's thing too. Is there like a time limit? Like how
It's
do we
who
judge that?
yields.
Okay, who yields at the end?
Because,
I think
because if we have a hard stalemate of immortality,
okay. Let's get rid of immortality. That's the only power we're taking away right here. I'm gonna go. Can I go first? I just want to go.
Okay. No, I was just going to before we.
Oh, go ahead.
Cast
Somebody's
the vote,
saying something. Go.
No, just before we cast the vote. Jules says that he was talking about the ninth metal. He said that Deathstroke is also Batman's most feared enemy, suppressing Joker or Bane or Roz or Talon. And then I was going to say, well, we're getting rid of the immortality. Wait, no, you go because
we will go with healing factor, not immortality. So basically, if it's a small wound, it'll heal. If it's a head cut off, you're dead.
Okay.
We're just gonna say it with that. I'm going with Deathstroke because Deathstroke is a person who does not want to lose, and he prides himself off being an assassin. Moon Knight is more of a character who's just trying to basically do justice. I don't think he would search Deathstroke out. If these two came in contact with each other, I think it's because there's a hit for Moon Knight and Deathstroke wants the money. Mm-hmm. So he's going to have everything planned. He is going to be like Batman and do his backstory search and try to figure out who the fuck this guy is and what makes him tick and what his encounters showed. Like, does this guy have explosives? Does he have weapons? Blah, blah, blah. What does he fly around in? You know? I'm going to have to give it to Deathstroke because I think he's like I said, he's an expert martial artist, and so does Moon Knight. They're going to go after each other, but...
Well, okay, but would Deathstroke know that he has, like, multiple personalities? Because if you bring that into factor, then maybe he can change, like, in the middle of a fight, and then his whole entire fighting style changes completely.
Let me see this right here. Because you gave me a stroke of genius right here. So if Moon Knight's multiple personalities block him from psionic abilities, does it block from somebody who can see you, like, before you even attack? Because you're unpredictable.
Yeah.
Doesn't he also think like 9 times faster than the average human?
That's
true.
Exactly.
That's why.
Yeah, but the brain function can counteract that.
I think I'm going to go with Moon Knight because the fact that he has that ability where he does have the multiple personalities and that he can think faster than human thing, that Deathstroke won't even see him coming and then in the middle of a fight, he can go from one person to another person and his complete fighting style can change, and it's going to throw Deathstroke off on his game, like, oh my god, okay, I didn't expect that, and then it can change again. It can change 4 different times.
But I think it's something that, like, if he can think 9 times faster than the average human being, I think he could counteract all that.
I will cast my vote last.
Jesse, what do you think about everything we're saying?
I think just the sheer unpredictability of Moon Knight, I really think that factors into it.
Mm-hmm. Because we're going just straight, just how they are.
It says hand-to-hand combat, or a slight healing factor, but no immortality, basically, where they can come back to life.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this is power's no equipment minus immortality, right? So I think a lot of Deathstroke is in his equipment, though. I mean, I really do.
But he does have training in hand-to-hand combat. But I do
But
think
so does
that,
Moon Knight. So
yeah, that's why I think the unpredictability of the fact that he does have these personalities. I just feel like with the hand-in-hand, I think Moon Knight has a better advantage over Deathstroke.
But you got Deathstroke who can actually avoid Superman.
But Superman and Moon Knight are completely different things with different...
But Superman is considered a speedster because he's so fast.
He can actually keep up with the Flash, who thinks in attoseconds.
Yeah, so he can, like, avoid Superman, and Superman can keep up with Flash. Like, I don't know. Could he avoid his punches? Maybe. I don't know.
But they could be so erratic that he would not see it. That's just my thing. Is Moon Knight is so erratic that you won't even tell what's going to happen next, even though Deathstroke can see it, but you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get you the hot take.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, could Moon Knight win this if he just always moved to the left because he doesn't have a left eye? Deathstroke.
Ouch, buddy.
So basically, Moon Knight just be like, on your left.
Well, let's pretend for a second his senses actually are enhanced. Like, never really happened to Slade Wilson, right?
Mm.
Come on. No, his entire power set is all max everything, though.
Mm.
And that's the thing. You can say all these things for Moon Knight at full moon power is having like 900 pounds of strength or whatever.
2 tons.
2 tons. 2 tons of strength.
I'm helping you guys out too.
Right. 2 tons of strength. He has the where he thinks incredibly fast. Dude has master tactician, maxed out intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The guy knows how to deal with people that know how to deal with him.
It's true.
It's just a thing. He's a deadly force.
This one's got me
even without his
torn.
weapons. Even without his weapons.
Yeah.
But like, if you put him, he's gonna have a hard fight with Moon Knight. I guarantee you, without his armor, and Moon Knight without his armor. They're gonna have a real tough fist battle.
So, but
I almost want to call this one, dude. I can't. I'm saying Moon Knight, but it's like so hard to say one over the other.
I know a lot of people
because
when I made
both
this.
have advantages.
A lot of people when I made this post said that's really hard.
That is a really hard.
It's a very hard
character
one.
battle.
When James and I came out with this, we didn't realize how hard we were putting ourselves into this. Like,
Oh yeah.
this is a difficult one. Like, nobody would think about these two guys going against each other.
Yeah.
Like, they've all got perks that make them stronger than the other, but then somebody else got another perk that makes them stronger than the other again.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm not giving a stalemate here, so there's got to be a way to make somebody win.
Well, I said Moon
Fourth
Knight.
round.
4th round.
Well, you didn't even give us what you were saying for
2 and 2.
Well,
I
right
said
here
Death-
we're tied.
I'm
it's
saying
a tie
Deathstroke.
round, so we
Okay.
need a tiebreaker round.
Tiebreaker round is no powers, no equipment, just know-how.
Just fighting know-how. Okay, well in that case, let's go back. We got Moon Knight, who is an expert martial artist. He knows boxing, fists only, and importance of speed. Judo, which is focused on incapacitating the opponent in throws and joint strikes. And what was that, savate? It mixes boxing with graceful kicking techniques. And then he has a great knowledge of pressure points. And then we've got Deathstroke.
Okay, so Deathstroke a mile away, sniper shot.
Well, you said no
You
weapons.
said
No
no
weapons.
no equipment, no powers.
None of his equipment.
No, it does. It's
You
it's
said
none at all.
no equipment.
No
Nothing
equipment. This is a
whatsoever.
fight.
This is hand-to-hand combat.
This is
Hand-to-hand
hand-to-hand
combat? Okay.
combat.
Military
Basically,
training.
let's see. He can easily kick down a reinforced steel door. His strength of 100 men, which we have said that has basically more than 2
Wait,
tons.
All right, we're
Wait,
gonna move
we-
that out
we
because
took-
that's his
we
power
took,
set.
We took away powers, though,
Yeah,
too.
we took away powers. It's
Just
just
So
knowledge
it's
of
just-
fighting.
okay.
skills.
So he's got skills. He's down 38 men in 2 minutes. He can see at subatomic level. He beat most of the Justice League. He defeated Batman. That right there is pretty good. And is regarded one of the greatest strategists on the planet by the Justice League.
Okay, well,
Hold on.
This
Hold
took-
on.
But
Hold on.
it took 3 men to take him down.
Hold on. So,
But that's with powers, so I guess that doesn't.
yeah, like half of those are with his powers.
yeah,
so,
with Moon Knight, he has boxing experience. He has actual like hand-to-hand combat
Deathstroke.
experience.
Deathstroke has
Come on,
military
type.
experience.
I need you to type. Deathstroke, basically, was it martial arts or whatever? Like,
Yeah, like what is his hand-to-hand combat training? Like what does he
yeah,
know
because
how to
that
do?
one didn't have it on there.
You can't
It
have.
says, okay, he is trained in hand-to-hand combat while in the army. He proved himself to be their best fighters. He later received martial arts training in various styles, including boxing, so like Moon Knight, karate, which is a hard style, and ninjutsu, which is a fluent style, that's ninja,
Okay.
and judo, like Moon Knight, and jujitsu, so the art of throwing people, too.
Okay,
He's got more training.
My man's Deathstroke just edges it out on know-how.
So, Deathstroke has strategy on his side.
Yep,
Well, I mean,
from the military.
But so does Moon Knight.
Well,
Yes,
hold
true.
on. Moon Knight literally is only trained in jujitsu.
No,
He's-
boxing.
Judo, boxing, and
And-
savate, which is like is karate. Or was it? No, it's boxing with pressure points, right?
And
Right.
also
Those
he
pressure
was
points.
also a military man as well.
Yeah.
So they have similarities, but they also have differences. So now we just have to think, okay, well, which one was going to overpower and put down the other one?
So I'm just going to cast my vote right now.
Well, can I say one thing? I just saw something. One of Moon Knight's weaknesses is he often relies too much on his healing powers.
Okay. Okay. But
I know we're not
Death-
doing any powers right now. I know, but I'm
Deathstroke
just saying.
wouldn't do that though.
It's true.
But all right, I'm just gonna cast my vote for Moon Knight on this one solely because of the eye.
That is true. He does have an advantage over somebody who is only sees out of one eye because he can take that advantage and put it to where it's going to help him throw down his opponent. That is a very good point, Jesse. But
He can't. He can't see anything coming from the left.
nope.
So
Fair.
So they're both military, both boxing, both in some. What was the other one that they were both fluid in?
It was
Jiu-jitsu?
Judo. It was judo.
Judo. Oh, man. But Deathstroke knows the art of hitting pressure points, right? Or was that Moon Knight?
That's Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with Moon Knight because I think he can hit that point where it's going to put, and also with the handicap of Deathstroke, and also he can, with that handicap that Deathstroke has, he can actually put down the pressure points and put Deathstroke to his knees. So I think I'm going to go Moon Knight as well.
Moon Knight's been not using that eye for years. I'm pretty.
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Deathstroke's been not using that eye for years. I would think that he'd come up with a way by now to be able to sidestep that even without powers or equipment. His skill set does kind of give what I think is the edge.
It's hard for me. I'm torn because we've got Moon Knight. Let's see. His let's see. I can't fucking find it. His martial arts. Let's see. We got boxing, which is important. Speed is important for that.
And they both have boxing.
2 hits as much as possible. Judo, it's incapacitating the opponent via throws and joint strikes. So he hits you in the joints and tries to throw you. And savate, which is boxing, graceful kicking. So he's got the fluidity. And then he has a great knowledge of pressure points. So it's 3 things and then a knowledge of pressure points. So he knows what pressure points do. Then you've got Deathstroke. He's got boxing, speed, karate, which is hard style. That's all about power. Ninjutsu, which is all about being stealthy and fast and fluid to block things with, it's kind of like kung fu, but a little bit different. Judo, which Moon Knight has, so he has the whole throwing, incapacitating, and then he's got jujitsu, which is just fucking nuts too.
Ryan's saying, this is stressing me out. Oh my God.
Right? It's stressing me out. I want to say Deathstroke again and we'd be tied again. So...
And it might just have to end up with a tie. Like, these are 2 amazing fighters, but...
Can't give a cliffhanger. All right. Fuck.
Well, maybe we can ask the Instagram
You
people.
guys, we can't make a decision. Persuade our vote. And let's see who wins.
Just cast your vote.
Cast your vote.
Cast your vote right now. Tell us who
I'll
do you
keep
want.
the tally mark right here. Kristen's going to tell me.
Okay.
We need whoever hits 5 first.
Okay, but
Or 3, because I don't think we have that.
are we just
10
going to go
people
off
on
them,
here.
or we're going to go off what we said too? Because we have 2
Okay,
Moon Knights.
so we got 2 for you and 2 for us. Okay, whoever hits 5 on each, so we need 3 on each side. If you want Moon Knight, right here. If you want Deathstroke, over here. Give it to us, guys.
This is
And
kind of
ladies, if you're there.
This is kind of delayed, so we have to wait for it.
We got Deathstroke from
Okay.
Misfit Mama.
Deathstroke. Oh my God, 3-2.
Traitor.
Thanks, sis.
Damn it, Allie. Why you got to do that?
Come on, guys. We need Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Bearded
Deathstroke.
Beerman. Deathstroke. Little monster. Deathstroke is the winner.
Deathstroke for Papi Chulo.
Papi Chulo, that's 6.
Yep.
Thank you, guys. Deathstroke is our winner tonight. That was a hard battle. You know, guys,
But
I wanted to give you one of mine. Honestly, that last one, even though I feel like because Deathstroke has
Jewel said Deathstroke too.
because even I think Deathstroke has more different fighting styles. That's why it was hard for me. But like the knowledge of pressure points, if you can use those, you can make somebody pass out and incapacitate them. And he didn't even need judo.
And this was actually a very good discussion because you learn more about a character, and a lot of people don't know Moon Knight, so we just educated a bunch of people.
Yeah, that's what we're here. We're here to be your nerds that you can party with.
So for our first ever character battle, we had
Comic Character Showdown.
We had Deathstroke.
Deathstroke
Best
is the winner.
Moon Knight.
Yeah, Slade Wilson wins tonight.
Jesse, I still think we won, though.
You guys were good. You guys made a good argument point, and that's what made me want to side with you.
We won because Oscar Isaac is going to be Moon Knight.
Yes.
And we
Oscar
had
Isaac.
fucking Will Smith as fucking Slade Wilson. So.
No, that's Death. That is not Deathstroke.
Oh.
Joe Manganiello was Deathstroke, but they're not using him anymore.
And Joe Manganiello was an amazing Deathstroke.
So a few things. Allie said that she learned a lot of things today. And Bearded Beerman said that he absolutely loves this segment because it's awesome.
Yes.
This is great.
And,
This should return.
And Jules says it is not a question of skills, but who thinks more like a strategist. And
Strategist.
And
Strategery.
Ryan said that this was a good discussion. So thank you guys. We're going to do this again soon.
What was it that I said? We're going to do Scarlet Witch
versus Doctor Strange.
versus Doctor Strange. We could do that next week if you guys want it. Give us hearts if you wanted us to do that next week. Oh, yeah. Kristen, I'm going to plot Kristen's two favorite characters against each other eventually.
Ooh.
So we can, okay, I'll give you an option. You got whoever says it first gets to either Scarlet Witch versus, who was it? I keep forgetting.
Doctor Strange.
Okay, Scarlet Witch versus Doctor Strange, or we can make Kristen squirm and make her pick between Tank Girl and Harley Quinn.
Ooh. Evil.
So you want Tank Girl versus Harley Quinn or Scarlet Witch versus Doctor Strange? Comment. Kristen went to the bathroom, so it's the perfect time for you to do it all. But we did see hearts, so that's good. Oh, I did see them. They're gone now, but they were there.
Jules Fear says, I'm going with Doctor Strange.
Okay.
A Crow versus Spawn
Oh, shit.
by Papa Chulo.
That'd be interesting to see. I'd like to dive more into the Crow. And
That
I
would
need
be
I need to know
interesting.
Spawn a little bit better. I know him a little bit, but not as much as I would like. But the Crow, I would definitely want
I
to see
feel
more.
like the Crow is one that people don't really know,
don't think of.
know a whole lot about either. He's not. I don't feel like he's a well-known character, not like to the masses. You know what I mean?
Your sister said to do Harley Quinn versus Tank Girl.
Fuck off, Ashley.
No.
Tank Girl versus Harley.
Allie.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, Allie. No, don't do that to me.
Also,
yes,
the
yes,
Bearded
do
Beerman
that to
says
her.
it.
Bearded Beerman says Tank Girl versus
We got
Harley.
two of those.
Ryan says it too.
That's three. Oh, okay, so
Don't do that
We'll-
to me, you guys. I can't handle that.
Just
We'll
accept
the
the
save-
fact that it's happening.
okay, we'll save Scarlet Witch versus Doctor Strange, but next week we'll do Tank Girl versus Harley Quinn and make Kristen pick.
You can't make me choose.
We do.
We can make you choose because we just made ourselves choose between Deathstroke and Moon Knight.
Oh my
We
god.
do and we
I am
must.
so upset right now.
And think of it this way: if you don't choose, the people will choose for you.
They will.
Ryan says that we need to pressure Kristen. That's not funny, Ryan.
Thank you.
No, that's not.
We got more hearts. Awesome.
That is not funny at all.
After all that stress, I need a drink.
Yeah.
It's time for the weekly chug. I know the Bearded Beerman's looking forward to this. Kristen, get the beers. We've got 4 beers tonight. We're obviously splitting them 4 ways. So it'll be a little bit less than we normally do, but that's okay. Because we're here to love the beer, not to chug the beer, even though we call it the weekly chug.
You smell the beer.
We smell the beer. Yeah,
You'll
I
love the beer.
sniff the beer. Because of the Bearded Beerman, I sniff the beer.
You smell the beer. You hug the beer.
So we got 4 beers, and there's Kristen burping already, and she hasn't even had a beer yet.
No, it's from the seltzer.
So we've got one of them called South of 11. South of 11. Now that's a take on what the beer is. It's a double IPA, and it's 10.2%.
Wow.
It's also a take on Slayer's South of Heaven.
Yes, but it's geniusly named because it is a 10.2. It is south of 11%. It's from Hoof-Hearted Brewing, I mean. And that's looking great. I mean, look at that, guys. It's got the freaking... the devil, I guess, or Lucifer or whatever with the freaking pentagram on his head, even though we know what pentagrams really are. They're not Satan symbols. It's a double IPA.
Chris
awesome.
said that the cream puff was amazing.
Yes, he just did the banana berry cream buff from King's Brewing on his show just before us.
It looked like you can eat it. Did you chew it?
Oh, I want to chew that beer. I really want to chew that beer. All right, let me get this tag off. This tag sucks. Okay, get off my finger. Okay, this is a Beer Zombies beer. We had Hop Show, which was based off Creep Show. This is Hop Show 2.
I'm excited for this one because Hop Show was really, really good.
Hop Show 2.
Oh, I always like the art on these things.
It's Creep Show art. That's what's great. Look at that.
I love it.
It's let's see.
Do you love it?
This is
Creep Show is one of my favorite things in the freaking world.
Then you're gonna like this beer.
Yeah, Beer Zombies, when they actually have their beer, it never disappoints.
Never.
Hop Show 2 is an 8.3. It's a double dry hopped, double hazy India Pale Ale.
Double hazy.
I love hazy IPAs. They're so good.
Then let's go for the one that Jessie and I picked out for Kristen.
Yay! I want to try this one so bad. It looks so cool.
Shush. It's from Revision Brewing Company. It's called Glitter Moon. Glitter Moon.
It has unicorns on it.
I love it.
It's got a unicorn on it with a disco ball, and its horn is going through the disco ball.
That's dope.
Yes, it says Glitter Moon with tiny unicorns, Southeast style hazy double IPA.
Woohoo!
Northeastern style.
Oh, sorry, Northeast. Sorry, I don't know why I saw Southeastern.
So does it mean it's going to be like extra sweaty?
Maybe.
As sweaty as your balls.
Because like
Schvetty.
California styles is like definitely
West
Coast
style.
style is definitely like not sweaty at all.
It's closer to Cerveza, even though it's a double IPA. Even though they're IPAs, it's easier to drink to me at least. This one, Glitter Moon.
Oh my God! Ali said a special unicorn beer for a special unicorn like Kristen.
Can I please talk, please? Glitter Moon is a double IPA at 8.5, and it says the bulk of hop aroma and flavor in this brew come from the land down under. Galaxy and Vic Secret hops from Australia exude pineapple and passion fruit goodness, while a solid chunk of oat in the grain bill makes for a smooth mouthfeel.
Ooh.
Smooth mouthfeel.
Revisions from Sparks
Is
The mouthfeel.
one of the things
The mouthfeel is so important.
that is most important when it comes to beer drinking.
Yeah.
I almost feel like the Jaws music should be on right now for this last one.
Dun dun
dun,
Dun, dun.
dun.
dun,
Dun,
dun, dun.
This one's called The Scene of the Crime.
Oh God.
It's kind of dark, so you can't see it in the camera. The Scene of the Crime is from Mason Ale Works.
Ooh.
This is a pastry stout.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's gonna be delicious.
This is made with bourbon vanilla, Guatemalan cacao,
Oh yes.
Mostra coffee,
Tell me more.
and blueberry. This boy is a thick boy.
One thick boy.
Super thick.
He's coming
Oh,
in.
Jesus Christ.
He's coming in at a 13%.
Ouch.
Lovely. Lovely.
That one we're doing last, right?
Oh, this.
No, I suggest we do it first.
No, we're not doing this first. This is last. We're going to go by alcohol content, and we're going to wean our way into this.
Yeah.
This is something I think James should have had to chug after losing something.
Chug. The ugh.
He should have chugged the UGG on this one.
No.
Okay, so let's see. We've got 8.5. That's not the lowest. I know.
8.3
is the Hop Show 2, followed by Glitter Moon, south of 11 at 10.2. And then the big thick boy, Scene of the Crime by Mason Ale Works at 13%.
One thick boy.
So Hop Show 2, guys, quiet. We need to do some crack. Oh, it spit all over me.
That's the best crack.
It's a dirty whore. It spit on me. Oh. Through the can, it smells so good. It's so subtle, but so good.
Do I get to have a can smell
No, you don't.
this time?
No, you
Please.
don't. You don't get any can smell.
One crumb of a can
Just let him smell your can.
Oh my god, shut up. See, this is what happens when I'm stuck around boys all day.
Well, I mean, when your sister's here, you say the same thing.
That
Are
can
we
smell
ready?
made me
We're
go
ready.
boing.
All
Are we
right,
ready?
give us that pretty beer footage. There it is.
So
oh,
hazy.
dude, that's perfect.
Oh,
That looks like a cheap
good.
orange juice.
It does.
You know, I see cheap orange juice that doesn't look quite orange.
like a grapefruit juice.
It's like opaque, freaking like.
It looks like pineapple juice. That's what it
Okay.
looks like.
yeah. I could
151
see that.
rum.
It's looking a little creamier than regular pineapple
Malibu.
juice, though.
Yes.
Put the rum in the
well,
coconut.
I don't know. I mean, you can get some creamy pineapple juice.
You're a creamy pineapple juice.
Wouldn't that be?
Only when I eat pineapples.
That's true.
Chris goes, I want to smell.
Chris,
You don't get no smell.
you could smell it later. All right.
smell it.
Let's see. It's pretty. It's very. It's you can't see through it. So
Jules says we're
It's-
like the Fantastic Four.
It's
Yes.
definitely hazy.
yes.
So
For
that means
sure.
you have to be
Yes.
because I'll be Susan Storm.
I have enough gray in my side of my heads. On both sides of my head, I could be Reed Richards. Jesse is definitely my Ben Grimm, and James is the Human Torch.
Yeah, I'm the Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm.
Ooh, that smells good. That has a nice smell to it.
And no, Jesse, you're not hard as a rock.
Is it because I'm hot as fuck?
You don't know that.
Jules, it is yellowish. It's more like a pineapple juice color.
This,
Oh, dude, it smells like pineapple
the
juice.
head
It
head is
does.
good. It's nice, thick head, small bubbles. Very few big bubbles.
Going
it's,
down the
it's breaking down pretty reasonable, not too fast, but not slow.
Yeah.
And it comes down the cup not like super fast, but it's not super thick.
yeah.
So it's very moderate. Oh yeah, there's definitely you could smell those hops like turning into that pineapple.
It's like pineapple juice with like carbonation in the scent.
That's
Yeah.
slight sweatiness, so like not super hoppy smelling.
Yeah, very slight sweatiness.
All right, guys,
Let's
Ready?
do it.
cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, Fantastic Four. Cheers. I didn't even get you, Susan. Susan Storm. So easy to drink.
Wow.
Excellent mouthfeel.
That is actually a very good flavor. That has a like it. It's not super tart. It has a tiny bit of the sweatiness, but not like overpowering. But I do taste, the what is it?
Citrus.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so
It's Citra.
this got hoppier than I thought it was going to be. It made me very hoppy.
It starts out very, very light,
Yeah.
and then it builds up. Mm-hmm. It has like this super just.
It has a bold flavor
Hold
to
it in your mouth for a second. Like, take a sip, hold it into your mouth, kind of go back, go forward, then swallow.
Yes,
It
please
has-
put it in your mouth and go back and forward and then swallow.
But
Double dry hop, double hazy IPA.
you
Yeah.
get like so much different like flavors from the back of your tongue to the front of your tongue, and it changes.
That's good.
That's really
It's-
good.
Has a citrus rindy flavor to
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can
rind,
see
yeah.
because of the hemp and the citrus flavor, you almost get like orange peel,
Yeah.
like on your tongue.
Orange
like,
peel.
yeah.
Like, have you ever licked an orange peel? It's that very weird flavor. That's what kinda,
Actually, it
kinda
has
does.
the orange peel like aftertaste. That's what it is. Like orange zest.
Yeah.
It's zest from
There
the
it
orange.
is.
Zest.
Like if you have it on a dessert and you just all like, what's this? And you just try it by itself. You're just like, oh well,
What
that's
the fuck?
What's this?
Not
Like
supposed to eat that.
That's one zesty boy.
No, this is good.
I do
This.
I do enjoy it. The color's beautiful. The taste is really good.
Well, I think we've had hazies, but we've never had a double hazy.
I know.
Maybe that's what
You
a
guys
double
have
hazy-
never had a double hazy before?
Oh,
No, not on the show.
Chris wants to know how old it is.
Chris, thank you. It's just like the beers we sent you. There's nothing, so I'm gonna assume it's very fresh.
Yeah.
There's nothing stamped on the bottom.
Yeah. Sorry,
We
Chris.
get these straight from Beer Zombies, and they get them straight from the vendors. This is their beer, so I would assume it's pretty fresh, probably within the last couple weeks. Mm-hmm. Revision has something on the bottom of theirs. South of 11 has something on theirs, and the Mason does not. So we'll have two dates for these ones. Let's drink this and then let Kristen clean out the cups. Oh, coulda, wouldas on that beer. Jessie, you're new. How many could you drink of Hop Show 2, and how much would you drink of Hop Show 2?
Which one's yours?
This one's mine.
That one's yours? Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay, sorry. Say again.
How many could you drink realistically, and how much would you drink theoretically?
Yeah.
So I would drink probably 2 to 3 of these.
I'll just say 3 because I know you drink you drink more beer than I have in life. So.
Yes.
Especially with the people we know.
How much could I drink of this? Probably 6 to 8.
6 to 8. How that was this woulda. So could 2 to 3, and then if he was living in a fantasy world, 6 to 8. I could see that one there. James, go ahead.
I'd give that a realistically a 3 and a 4.
3 and a 4.
You don't touch.
Yeah.
I enjoy this enough to have a 4-pack.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a really interesting taste. The that zest aftertaste we were talking about. It lingers on your tongue.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way.
No. It's delightful.
How much? So you got a 3 for could and 4 for would.
Yep.
I think I will do a 2 to 3.
Oh,
2 to
okay.
3. Yeah. This one's easy and I like it. I love Beer Zombies beer. That's like some of my favorite beer out there, and I'm so glad that they opened up something here and we got to see it. It opened 2 years ago, like right after we moved here.
I was pregnant and we're
like,
what the fuck is this?
We
Yeah,
love skinny fats. What the fuck is next to it?
Every
Zombies?
time I'd come over, Ryan would be like, I want to go check out that Beer Zombies place.
And I think you and I actually checked it out first, and then
Yeah,
I
we
told
did.
Kristen, and Kristen was like, we need to go. It was
Yeah, it
way
was
after
great.
she was not pregnant anymore.
I just had monkey.
I'm going to say, realistically, I would drink 4. That's so easy to drink. It's not too bad. I'm going to be faded. But if
That's a good.
that's my could. And if what I would, living in the world that I'm an expert drinker, I'm going with Jessie on the 6 to 8.
Jesus Christ.
That's fair.
I got to match my brother.
That's fair. That's fair.
Damn, Alkies.
No. Damn Beer Zombies for making good beer.
Hey, when you get good beer, you don't want to put it down.
James and I like to say, when you get good beer, we want to die for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay, my one now.
Next one, Revision Glitter Moon. Full. This inside has tiny unicorns.
Yes. I've always wanted to drink a unicorn.
I'm ready to put this unicorn in my mouth.
It's a Northeast style hazy double IPA coming in at 8.5 from Revision in Sparks, Nevada.
Yay,
Well, you know
Sparks.
something they know, a lot of people know to do in Reno, right? It's do crack.
Gross. I can't believe you would.
I'm joking.
advertise
We
for
have
that.
friends that live in Reno and Sparks, and
I
we
laughed
love
too
them.
hard and my side hurts.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's a gift that keeps giving.
What can I say except
You're welcome.
I think this one smells sweatier than the last one.
Okay.
But that's Revision. Revision is a place that makes very hoppy beers, and then they'll make really like easily drinkable beers. So
Ooh,
it
that
can
is
be,
super sweaty.
It can be either way. Because sometimes, isn't Revision one of the ones that we've come across that we smell it and we're like, oh, that's going to be really harsh, and you drink it and you're like, this is so fucking smooth.
Okay, so the last revision we had, we actually liked, but remember, I'm not a big fan of revision.
But you were last week.
But last
Why?
week, it's
they have
just-
very
doesn't like
bold
hoppy.
flavors.
I'm very kind of not sensitive. I'm very up and down when it comes to the hoppiness. But the one we had last week was so good, I finished off the can.
But she also is getting into hoppiness.
Is it because it's Reno as fuck?
Because it's Reno,
Reno
as
as
fuck.
She liked that beer.
Yeah, she did.
No, Reno as fuck. I love that beer.
So, but there was one last week. I can't remember who it was, but it was Revision.
I have it on my phone. But are we ready?
Well, yeah. Give us the footage, but I'm gonna keep talking.
Okay, ready?
We went to BJ's last night to get some dinner, just as a date night, with the family and shit. And she went straight for the double IPA.
Oh, the commitment.
wow.
Yeah.
She went straight for the double IPA. The lady who started on this podcast hating IPAs, and we forced her to drink it. So if you don't like IPAs, I'm going to force you to drink them, and you're going to like them.
Everyone give Kristen a good golf clap.
Golf clap.
Golf clap, guys. Or hearts.
Send her some hearts.
Give Kristen some hearts for liking IPAs.
You really like me.
So,
Fuck off.
So she went for the hoppiest beer I think that BJ's actually brews.
I went for the hoppiest first.
And it was great. It wasn't super hard.
I think this is the hoppiest I've ever seen in her life.
Right? And then after she drank that,
I want to keep this can.
After she drank that it was a double IPA. After she drank it, it was the hoppiest one they do. She went and tried the regular one. She's like, yeah, it's good, but it's not like that other one.
Okay.
So
this one is a little bit.
Guys.
It's a little bit clearer.
This is a lot more clear than the last one. Oh, there's your hearts for you
hearts.
liking your IPA.
Yay! Thank you guys. Well, right now Jules and Allie are kind of in a talk. Allie says northeast style, so it's like Boston in a can.
It's
I guess so.
Boston.
It's got. Oh, if you think about it, it's got.
It didn't
kind
taste
of
like lobster.
It's got a kind of no.
That's your wife.
I know.
Hey, listen. Okay, so this one, or is it this one or that
Glitter
one?
Moon. It's Glitter Moon.
Oh, it's this one. Okay, so you smell it. It's got kind of a Sam Adams feel to it. It's not. I'm not saying it's exactly like it, because it's definitely not.
But look at the head. Look at that beautiful head right there.
Yeah, look, Chris. I know you're looking at it right here. It's nice. It's coming off the side.
Very.
It has an.
It's kind of slow.
It has an IPA smell to it, but listen, there's something else in there. I can't.
It has it. Dude, it has kind of that lager smell.
There's
It
something
does.
else in it. You know what it is?
Like lager and IPA smell together.
You know what it is?
What
it's
is
the
it?
tiny unicorns.
Or sorry, as you know, they would say in the Northeast, like my wife, that Boston lager.
The Boston Lager.
Are you a co-op?
Chris says
Are you a
co-op?
Hey, Chris says he loves head.
He does. Chris loves the head.
Oh, well, you know, I mean, that makes sense why.
Okay,
Allie
Chris.
would say it 'cause she
Chris,
loves head
if
too.
we don't explain it right, tell the people in the chat what IBUs are. This is a 40 IBU.
Yes.
I think what he told us is that it means it's more hoppier.
It's a bitterness unit.
yes.
Okay.
International bitterness
yes.
units. Yes.
So-
Lower numbers mean higher bitterness.
I'm
right?
ready to drink my unicorn.
Well, I'm just trying to say, like, if there was a Jedi and a Padawan, Chris is my Jedi. I'm the Jedi. I'm the Padawan
Yeah, there you
of
go.
the beer tasting.
Cheers. It's true.
So cheers.
Okay.
You missed.
So easy to drink. I told
Oh.
you, Revision does this shit. It smells so hoppy, but then it's so easy to drink, and then the hoppiness comes at the end after you swallowed it.
My God, I had a
Turn that way.
unicorn.
Turn that way. No, your head. Do you not feel the hoppiness here? I feel it in my throat, not in my mouth.
Yeah, I feel it in my uvula.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's down your throat. The hoppiness comes out in your throat. It's easy to drink. It's not hoppy on the front end. It's all back end.
on a slow drink. It does transform on the way back.
Yeah. But it's so subtle and easy. The last two revisions we've had have been so phenomenal.
What are you doing, Revision?
They are definitely. I mean, they've always been. People love them since they've all came around. But like me, I didn't start appreciating them until recently.
It's like a lager, like hop sort of like hybrid.
It's a lager.
A lager.
Allie says, "Okay, now I gotta try this unicorn beer." And I told her I'm gonna have you buy it. I'm gonna buy it for you, for her, and you're gonna bring it back to her.
Oh, dude, I can guarantee you I can get this stuff at home. You act like we don't get Revision.
Yeah,
out
revision.
there.
They get in Sacramento. It's just maybe you might not get this one for now, but then
Yeah.
it comes in later.
Yeah.
We had E-Man on last week, and we're trying to find a beer that we both had. And he lives in Oakland, and we live here, and it's so hard because he has beers that we had. I am talking.
I'm sorry.
He was so hard to find a beer that we could review together because he has beers we had months ago and we
Right.
don't have anymore. Like, I couldn't find Tasty IPA until like the couple days after it was actually at our grocery store. But like, he went to Bevmo. We don't have Bevmo in Vegas. We have Lee's Liquor and we have
Total
Beer
Wine.
Zombies, Total Wine, and Top Shelf. We have to rely on those. And Top Shelf is just one store. Beer Zombies is only like 2 and almost 3 stores.
Top Shelf has 2 stores. One is in Henderson.
But here's the difference. Total Wine we probably should have went to. That probably would have had it the best.
Yeah.
Because it's the closest thing to Bevmo. But Lee's Liquor, I love that place, but it's where you go to get liquor. Even though they have beer, you go there because they have a huge variety of different types of whiskeys. Then they have the vodkas in an aisle.
They have 500. They have 500 different liquors.
Yeah, and they do that. They need to get better on their craft beer game. And I think I review things on my phone because it tells me where I'm at. Review this, and I reviewed them, and I was like, it's a great place, but they have a horrible craft beer selection. And I didn't see what they did, but like basically, we should have went to Total Wine. But Beer Zombies is like the underground stuff, the stuff that you don't find in the stores. Yeah. Like these are the guys that's craft.
Well, Top
beer.
Shelf carries Beer Zombie stuff.
Well, Beer Zombies usually gets it first, and then you see it like a week later at Top Shelf.
Yeah. Well, Jessie and I were looking through just Top Shelf today. I'm like, man, I know we're only doing 4 beers, but I found that pink guava beer that, remember the what was that one we had? It was like mulberry or
Blackcurrant.
Blackcurrant.
That was really
Wild
good.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Wild Barrel Vices. I love those.
Wild Barrel had a pink guava.
Now check this
We
out.
should have got a Wild Barrel because I want you to try a Vice. They're so good. They're
really
fruit
good.
beers, basically. They're so good.
Check this out.
No,
This-
I know it. I know what those are, dude.
Okay.
Like,
Well, I didn't know if you've ever had one.
The reason this finishes out so smooth is because it has good oatmeal in it.
Yeah, it says, let's read it again. The bulk of the hop aroma and flavor in this brew come from the land down under Galaxy and Vic Street hops.
That's what gives that sweet.
Dude, everything that has Galaxy hops we've always liked.
Yeah.
Like,
Galaxy
I've never
hop's so
hated.
good.
I've never had Vic Secret hops. Vic Secret hops. Check it out, Chris. See if you can get more, but it's from Australia. Exudes pineapple and passion fruit goodness with a solid chunk of oat in the grain bill. That makes for a smooth mouthfeel.
Yeah, it cleans it up so good.
It's the oat that makes it so easy to drink.
Yeah.
Could have what, James?
Well, this is a rare case. I'm gonna go ahead and have to give it my surgical 666.
He's bringing the Dr. Cheese back.
666. I'll give it a 6, and I would drink 6, and
then
6
6
just
more.
because.
I want to get mine.
Go ahead.
I would do a 4 and a 7.
Wow, she's getting better.
I would die for this beer. It is so good.
So Jesse, the die for James is 666 because I would drink 6, or I could drink 6. I would drink 6, and then I'm drinking 6 more. So that's a 12 pack.
I'm gonna be sick for 6
So,
more
That
hours.
is the highest rating you can get from us.
So,
is 666.
this beer, while it's good, I actually thought the hop show was better. So I'd give it a 2 and 4.
2 and 4. Nice.
But that's
it's
still a good
respectable,
rating.
man.
I've-
Like Kristen gives 2s and 4s all the time. It doesn't mean anything bad. A 4 pack in craft beer, that's a perfect score. Sorry, James. It's a perfect score.
Trying to whack him? What's wrong with you?
I did
How
it to
dare
you
you.
2 episodes ago, so it's his turn.
No, well, the thing about it is that this I'm entertained by, but this I'm cuddled by.
It's
I know,
'cause
right?
It's because of
So
unicorns.
good.
It's just beautiful.
It's the unicorns,
Because they're majestic as fuck. God damn.
right? So, you guys all gave yours. Mine. I can't rate it higher than Hop Show 2 because I'm kind of with Jesse on this. I liked Hop Show 2 better, but Glitter Moon is surprisingly amazing.
Yeah.
This I think is easier to drink than Hop Show 2, but I love the more hoppiness that Hop Show 2 gave me.
Yeah.
And it was a different type of hoppiness. It wasn't something that lingered. Neither was a Glitter Moon. Hop Show 2 was just beautiful. So revision, I'm going to give a could of 3 and a would of 4.
Okay.
3 and 4.
Awesome.
What
Allie-
is the chat saying?
Okay, so...
Queso. You just said queso. Where's the cheese?
Queso.
So
Where's
we-
my white cheese?
So, of course, Jules calls me the queen of burps. Hey.
She is.
He also said that, Beard Beerman said, Australia makes some amazing hops. Jules
Yes.
says Australians just love their alcohol. And he also said they are better drinkers than the British too.
But how are they? Because everything's expensive there, from what I hear.
And
How do you
then-
afford beer?
Then Papi Chulo said when he was in Australia, they drank Victoria's Bitter for the Queen.
Of course you were in Australia. You amazing fuck you.
How do you afford it in Australia? Same way you afford it in any country besides America. You don't have to pay for insurance.
Oh, okay.
All right, what's the next
good.
beer, baby?
The next one, we're getting a little heavy. We went from 8.3 to, or 8.2 to 8.5. We're getting into the big hefty boys here.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
if we want, there is 2 more in the refrigerator. So there might be extras tonight, depending on what we feel like. We're not trying to drink so much if Jessie doesn't want to.
I just want to shout out to Papi Chulo. We are so excited that you are here with us.
That must mean the grandma is feeling better.
We're so happy that you're here with us. We have missed you in our last few episodes. Thank you for joining us.
And we love everybody else that's here too. And if there's new people, please speak. We will talk to you. I don't care who you are.
Stay strong, Grandma.
Yeah, because we are. Oh, I forgot to say it. Because the Munch Bros is your weekly nerd party where everybody's welcome.
That's true.
Jules actually, when we started, he goes, "Yes, I got here on time."
Hell yeah.
Okay, guys, people who don't know Jules is in Germany right now. That guy is giving us love because he takes a nap before he comes to watch us because we're on a way different time schedule.
He's on
Oh, yeah.
every show, and we love him.
Jules, what time is it there now? Because right now, what time is it?
It is 10:22 at
It's
night.
10:22 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jules, what time is it in Germany?
Remember, there's a delay, so it's going to.
I know. I'm waiting. He's in like the edge of what was it? Finland and Germany, I think you said.
No, Denmark.
It's got to be like
Denmark,
14-hour difference, right?
Yeah, he's from in between, right on the edge of Denmark and Germany.
Oh my God, Jules says we are like Revenge of the Nerds 5.
Hell yeah.
Jules, give me a time.
Fuck
I
it.
need a time. What's your time on your clock?
It is 7:30 a.m. there.
Yes.
Holy mackerel.
He wakes up in the morning to watch us.
Okay,
And
so
we love every single one of you that watches us.
We start his day every Sunday. Thank you. We love it.
I hope I get enough money so I can go visit him.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So the next one is South of 11 Double IPA. Look at the metal can.
The metal.
I feel like we need to listen to some Slayer right now.
Come,
Dun,
it's
dun,
a
dun,
South
dun,
of 11. Yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Dun, 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 dun. Crack. 10.2. It doesn't smell like a 10.2. I felt like this is just as hoppy smelling as that Revision. It smells like it's like that Revision Glitter Moon. It doesn't smell super strong.
Yeah, it
Out
doesn't
of the
smell
can, it doesn't smell super strong.
Out of the can.
We always smell in the can, and then we smell in the cup.
Okay.
It does smell similar.
Yeah, it smells very similar.
All right.
Similar.
When she's done with that, I'm gonna read it, see if there's
Here
anything
we
about
go.
it. Okay.
So they're all about like the same color.
Yeah, if you wanted crazy colors, Kristen, then we should have gotten a sour
Or a vice.
or a vice.
Hi, Fluffy.
Well,
Fluffy, what's up, buddy?
sours can come in this color too, though.
It's true. It depends on the sours, but most of the ones that we have are always gorgeous colors. We had one that was like blood red. It was amazing.
Oh, dude,
that one was-
I've
that
had
was a
some
dream.
weird colored sours for sure.
Yeah, they're amazing. They need more on this one. This one right there. Cool.
I've had what they call a popsicle sour.
You're
Yeah,
a
that's-
popsicle sour.
That sounds dope as fuck.
Okay, hey Chris,
Hey,
the bearded beerman. When Jessie goes home, contact him and get him some of your beer. I want you to let him try it if you have any to spare. That would be great. Jessie would love to try it.
Oh shit! That was not what I wanted to do.
What?
I'm being a dirty person. I was gonna take my shirt and wipe the table with it, but I realized
It's fine.
that
Sit
this
down.
is
We're
not-
doing a show. Come on. It's just
It's
beer.
okay.
Fine.
Come
we're
back.
gonna smell it.
Sorry.
Oh, ooh, this is different. This is very different.
That's a complex smell.
In the glass, is this going to be our 5D beer? We'll see.
It might be a 5D beer, man.
It smells okay. It smells slightly different than the Glitter Moon and the Hop Show.
It smells complex.
Can I see that can? Let me see that can.
Like the smell changes.
It's not telling me what.
Really fast.
Who's got a phone? Oh, Kristen's only got Jessie, you get the phone. Find south of 11. I want to know what hops are in south of 11 from Hoof Hearted Brewing. We need to know what hops are in this, because if it's similar, then it will be very much like one of these other beers that we've had.
That's
But
weird. They
it
usually
smells
put hops on
slightly different, and I want to know what that difference is. There's got to be a similar hops between here.
So real quick, I'm gonna just talk about the fee that's going on.
Go ahead.
Chris says he wants to buy you a beer, Jesse.
No, give him a beer.
Give him a beer that you make him.
and then buy him a beer.
And
I am
also,
down.
Also, a lot of people are getting love, and a lot of California love from Papi Chulo, Little Ryan.
Fuck yeah.
And then,
They're
of
all
course,
in California.
Of course, Mr. Mama goes Sacramento.
916.
Hey, I still got a 916 number, so what up?
Little shaken, a little warm, makes it smell like pineapple.
Okay, so this one's got Galaxy and Vic's Secret.
Oh, and Papi Chulo's in LA. I forgot about that.
Yes,
I keep
he
forgetting
is.
he is.
There's nothing telling me on Hop Show, but
What the balls?
I bet you there's Galaxy in this one too.
What do I?
There's definitely not Vic's Secret in Hop Show 2. There's got to be a Galaxy in that.
Take a big whiff, see if you smell some pineapple on there.
Chris says that his peanut butter stout should be ready in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Bro, you best send some so we
want-
can review it on our show.
I want that in my stomach.
I don't know how I feel about that yet.
It's a stout. You're about to drink a 13% stout.
And
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm scared, you guys.
No.
I'm scared.
You know what, Kristen? Don't be scared. Just take it.
I do every time.
So, hoofheartedbrewing.com
Ew.
just says, pass the crumpets, old boy, and slather them in the finest tangerine marmalade. Sticky Weed Jeeves.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's drink it.
Let's do it.
Guys, cheers. Jesse's here. Forgot. Before I drink, Jesse is actually technically the fourth Munch Bro. He just doesn't get to be here because he lives 10 hours away.
Yeah.
But he is basically the fourth Munch Bro. Thomas actually is the fifth. But if he lived here, he would be on the show every week.
So-
Dude, the head is thick. It goes down the side pretty fast. We've got small bubble with a lot more big bubbles in it.
Okay, so it's a lot sweatier.
That's what I can smell. I haven't even drank it yet.
Oh, we have.
On the very front of the tongue is very sweet.
It's super sweaty.
Hold on.
Wait for it. Oh, this beer is delicious.
It is.
Dude,
Jules keeps on calling us the Fantastic Four.
It's sweaty on the mid-tongue. Mm-hmm. It's sweet on the front. It's sweaty on the mid-tongue, and then it goes down like an easy Pilsner on the back.
I'm going to have to say, this is going to be like a
I'm going to say this.
5D beer, man.
A 5D beer, man.
I'm going to say this makes my balls fucking sweaty. That's for sure.
You heard it. That's a new rating. It made Jesse's balls sweaty.
My God, we did not just go there in this show.
What the hell's going on? My head keeps itching. This head's
Want to
making my
hear
head itch.
about Jesse's balls?
This is good beer. It's making my head itch.
We gotta talk about
Jesse's
Jesse's balls.
Wow, you guys are like yelling.
Yeah, yeah, they kind of are. aren't
It's
they?
okay. We're having a good time. I think we're going to have to pull, after how these are going, I think we're going to have to pull up the two other beers. Those are surprise beers.
We
I don't know. We haven't received enough hearts. I
Allie
don't think
goes-
so.
Yeah, if you want two more beers after we do the 13%, we'll see.
Don't
we'll
act
see.
like you don't like it, honey.
We still got this one, though.
We want a ton of hearts, though.
I love you so much.
Oh my God, Allie just said gross to his sweaty ball.
You're the
Sweaty
one.
ball.
Wait, quiet. You're the one who deals with those sweaty balls. Yes, you are.
You're the one who makes them sweaty on a regular basis.
Damn, bro.
Sweaty Yeti spaghetti.
Wow. So back to our regular scheduled program.
Well, we haven't finished it yet, but what's a coulda woulda? I want Kristen to go first.
I think I'm gonna go a 3 and 3.
Damn, that's good because this is more of a hefty beer.
It
like
really
you can
is.
taste the heftiness. I know it's 2% more than these other two beers, but you can actually taste
But
the
the thing
heftiness
is
in
I'm
that.
not gonna be like drinking it a lot. It's just like one of those ones that I will get like a nice glass.
This
and
beer.
We're getting hearts.
No, wait a second. Okay, thank you. I love the hearts, you guys. We love you.
It's
You know
from-
you're the what? Who are you? I know somebody can answer. You guys are the Munch family.
The Munch family.
Um,
Oh, Jules says it's always a great time hanging out with us.
Jules, we love that you're here. We love that everybody's here.
Hell yeah.
Somebody else is here. Somebody just joined.
We have Post Point 1 joined.
Vice City Comics.
Yeah, Vice City
Nice to meet
Comics.
you guys. We're not doing comic stuff right now. We just did.
Damn,
but
just
we're
getting
doing
a
beers.
shitload of hearts right now.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you,
we
you
are.
guys.
But
Oh my
this,
God.
Kristen, this right here, I can see you getting a nice Beer Zombies goblet,
Yes.
putting one in, drinking it very slowly throughout maybe an hour or two, and then you might go into a second can, but that's where you max out. I know my wife. You're a 2 and 2.
I probably will be a 2 and 2, but it's really good. Like, it's a little bit more sweaty than, the other two, but it is a good flavor. Like, it is a very, very good flavor, and I do enjoy it. Poppy goes, Munch fam for show.
I'm gonna get that as a tattoo. If anybody else does, that would be awesome. I'm not trying to make people do shit. Dude, this is so good. Like, I'm loving this beer. This beer,
I'm loving it.
this beer is so good. Kristen, when we go to Sacramento, because I think Bearded Beerman's when we go to Sac in March, we're going in March, at the end of March, we're going to Sac, and we're gonna bring all our stuff, and hopefully the Bearded Beerman will let us do a show at his channel, and we'll broadcast on his channel and ours, and we'll bring some beer for him to try, and we'll do the Munch Bros there. But when we do that, like, we got to find some good beers, because this beer, if I can find this again,
South of 11
by Hoof Hearted Brewing, this is fucking out of the ballpark. This is delicious. Do you agree?
I agree.
Yeah, it's
Jesse
great.
agrees.
It's
Okay.
pretty great.
Chris
You
goes,
two give your ratings first. I'll give my rating
real quick,
last.
Chris goes, Munch Bros family.
Yes. Chris is a Munch bro, but he's a bearded Beerman Munch bro. So, oh, dude, James, you go first. I need to drink this.
This
Savor
doesn't
more.
give me. I don't give this a perfect 666, but I will tell you I could drink 4 of these, and I would drink 7.
Oh yeah.
You would die?
I would die for this beer.
Let's
This
see.
beer is good.
Let's see.
This beer is really good.
This one makes my nipples hard.
I like
Oh,
I like a 5D beer, man.
It tickles my taint. Oh, dude, I got to make this episode so your dad doesn't want to listen to it.
Yeah,
You're gonna make my parents hate listening to us.
he's gonna love
Hey,
it.
shush, Rick, I love you.
No, don't use his real name. He doesn't like that.
Too fucking bad. It's already done. It's already done. I won't give you a last name then. I love you, but I'm gonna give this a fucking 888. Like, we're gonna go crazy on this one. I love this beer. I don't know why it hit me in the fucking heart. Like, this beer is delicious.
Give you an 808.
There's the hearts that get. Can you stop?
I can't help it.
Wow.
That I just saw hearts
Right in my fucking ear hole.
stop. Those hearts that I just saw, those are the hearts that I just got from drinking this beer. It's delicious.
Oh, we're getting
Like,
a lot more too.
I'm
Look at
loving
that.
it,
Look
bro.
at all those hearts.
Okay, James, you said it was a 4 and 7. I gave it an 8 and an 8. I'm not gonna go 888,
That's
but
808.
8 and 8. 808. It's a bass drop. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse.
So, South
does
of
it say?
11, it's fucking delicious.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
love that it's a play on Slayer's South of Heaven.
Oh my god, we're getting so
I'm
much
gonna
hearts
give
right
it
now.
that fucking 666.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so the 8 doesn't mean anything. Like, it's a 666 for me too. Like 8, like I said, we can't go higher than a 666, but I'm with you.
Just so you guys know, we're getting splooshes of hearts. Like, it's
We're getting-
splooshing out.
Splooge that heart.
Did we make you wait?
I love your
wait.
hearts.
Did we make you wet? Be honest.
I feel like this next beer's gonna make me wet.
This next beer is going to make Jesse all gushy down in his nether regions.
It's gonna make me. pee
It's
my
gonna
pants.
make me wish my wife was here.
Yes. Allie,
Allie.
wait, Allie, be prepared. Because once he drinks this 13% stout, he's coming for your ass.
Oh my god. Okay, so right now, Allie did devil signs. Then the Bearded Beerman goes so wet, and Allie goes drip drip. Ryan goes, I'm drenched. Oh my god. We have the best
Y'all know I'm gonna-
audience ever.
Oh, I love you guys.
Y'all know I'm gonna put the beat for WAP
Papi
behind that
Chulo
when we do that.
Papi Chulo goes, my back is wet.
Bring that wop down to the floor, baby.
This beer is bringing the wop. So here we go. Scene of the crime, Mason Ale Works, pastry stout, 13%. Let's see, what does it have anything? It's from San Marcos, was where we mostly get. So Jesse, something to learn. When you're here in Vegas, you get lots of San Diego County beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't see a lot of Bay Area or NorCal, California.
Dude, NorCal's fucking where it's at, too.
Yeah, it is. Dude, if you want, hit up Bearded Beerman. He will take you or show you where to go for beer. If you, I know you already know.
He just said he give you a beer tour.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Dude, give Jesse a beard tour. Beard tour. Yeah, you can do
Well,
it.
I mean, we can do beards, too.
You guys
know,
have
I
like
mean,
this. You guys have like the same size beard.
I don't know. I think
almost.
the Bearded Beerman's
I think it's a
little
little
bit
bigger.
like it goes out more.
Yeah, but yeah, he goes and he goes. Like I say, you guys, everybody's the Munch family. Please go watch or subscribe or follow the Bearded Beerman. Beer Man. On YouTube, because he goes way more in depth than we do. We just party, like, but we learn from him. I learn everything I know, like how to rate from him. He is my ex-coworker. He is my good friend, and he is an amazing person.
He's
just
so
go to.
sweet.
He's on YouTube. He also has merch, so you can find all that shit there. But he's gonna love this. But this Mason Ale Works, 13%. Let's see, pastry stout. Bourbon vanilla. That already right there is a crazy fucking
That
flavor.
sounds delicious.
I'm scared.
Guatemalan cacao, which if you've ever had a chocolate cacao bar, have you ever had one?
Yes.
It's bitter as fuck.
I love it.
I don't like the bitter.
Mostra coffee. You guys are coffee whores.
I'm
What
a-
is
Yes.
Mostra coffee?
Mostra coffee?
Mostra. Mostra.
I've never heard of it.
I haven't either.
Okay, so we're not that big of coffee nerds.
No, I'm not.
And blueberry. That's fucking weird. But you know what? We had a beer earlier with Jesse that had marshmallow in it, so that's not that weird.
Which
It
was
also had blueberry in it, too.
Which actually was really good, and it was a
So.
stout. And I don't like stouts, but the one that we just tried off the show, like we just tried
The one
it.
we had earlier had vanilla bean. It had
Marshmallow.
It had the blueberry.
Yes.
But it was so good.
So I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's some crack.
Oh my god.
Oh, all over me. I love being
God.
coated
Oh,
in
it's
beer.
so
And-
dark.
It's all over my
It's
I
all
see it.
over your
That
hands.
crack coated
what the
you.
Fuck,
Oh,
babe?
yeah.
You are a dirty bitch.
So, I have some.
fucking
I
bitch.
have the beard oil from the Misfit Mama on my
Hell
beard,
yeah.
and now I
up.
have Mason Ale Works mixed with it. I think you guys should collab on a beer.
My god.
Oh, Jesse, dude, this thing's fucking full of shit. It's fucking. It's overflowing after I cracked it. That's why it spit on me.
They gave us more beer than we needed.
Oh my god. Just give it to me.
It's so
Dude.
dark.
That beer fucking just splooshed all over me, just
be
like all
really
you guys just splooshed at home.
I feel like maybe Misfit Mama needs to make a beard oil that smells a little bit like some beer.
Can
This
I go?
smells like a mocha.
Wait a second, guys. Can I come on a pun right here? You're gonna make beard oil, but call it beard oil.
With a dash D.
Quadruple E's.
Quadruple E's.
My god. It looks
Oh,
like
it's
Pepsi.
so dark.
It smells like a mocha.
Okay, wait, stop for a second. Let's educate because Kristen's not a stout person. Kristen, you're not gonna drink this like Guinness. I'm getting her into Guinness, which Guinness is very good starter stout. Kristen, look at me, please.
I am. Sorry.
Okay,
She's
look, you're
pouring.
not- I know.
She's pouring.
Okay. I'm boring. Kristen, when you drink this, drink little bits
Bits at
at a
a
time.
time.
Yes.
So you can appreciate the flavor. If you drink it too fast, you're not going to like it because it's going to be very strong.
Oh, dude, it smells like fucking coffee. I
It
love
does.
it.
Hold on, wait, hold
Look
on.
at guys.
Fresh coffee.
Look at this.
It does smell
Fresh
like
coffee. Oh,
Chris says he loves
fresh
my
coffee.
face.
It smells like coffee. I can smell the cacao.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Shut up. It smells like coffee. It smells like chocolate. I don't know if I smell the bourbon and vanilla. If it is, it's very subtle and it's on the back end.
I can
I
smell
don't
the
know.
bourbon.
I don't
Okay,
know.
the bourbon, yes. The vanilla is very subtle.
I can smell the vanilla. It's on the very top notes.
Right up.
I'm scared to drink this.
And the
because-
blueberry, the blueberry is going to be in the flavor.
Yeah.
It's got.
It's
the
to
blu-
even everything out.
That's what I was going to say. The blueberry is going to tame all these ridiculous flavors like cacao, which is bitter, coffee, which can be bitter, and
Bourbon and
what else?
vanilla.
And bourbon vanilla, which is sweeter.
Yeah,
I
so-
think the blueberry is going to balance everything out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blueberry is sort of like a flavor emulsifier.
So the head doesn't really stay long. It,
No.
Like it.
I'm fucking
But
swigging
it's
it right
so
here.
dark.
Chris
Okay, wait
wants
up.
to, Chris
Okay.
wants to know if there was a date.
Oh yeah, Chris. Oh sorry, Chris. South of 11.
No, oh.
Shush. South of 11 had December 15th, and then Mason Aleworks Scene of the Crime has nothing, and then Glitter Moon had had December 11th.
Real quick, Allie goes, I love how your inner New Yorkers are coming out because of the coffee.
Okay,
Shut up, on you.
Okay, guys. Right now the rating is all New Yorkers.
Oh,
We're doing New Yorkers tonight, okay? For
Because-
Yonkers.
Fuck New York.
For
New
Yonkers. Are you a Jersey boy? Are you a Jersey boy? Get out of here.
Get out of
Well,
here.
Jules says, what
Get
about...
out of here.
Jules just said, what about inner Italians?
That dude, there it is. Boppity boopy. I'm not being racist.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm just joking. The head, if you swirl it a little bit, it's not such a thick head when you swirl it. It comes up a little bit though, but it comes down the glass quite quick. But you can tell it's thick.
Well, Chris said there's no way for a head at a 13%.
No.
Dude, there is
No.
a little bit. Well, you have to swirl it for
Tiny.
Okay, stop.
Tiny.
You have to swirl it for quite a bit. But yeah, it's very tiny. I understand what you're saying.
If you take a big sniff, you can smell that bourbon
All right.
vanilla.
All right.
I
Let's
do.
just get
Let's
into
just-
this.
let's do it.
Cheers, guys.
I'm scared. Just let's fucking do it. Here, baby,
Boom.
I didn't get you.
Bing, Susan Storm.
Give it a sip.
Fantastic Four.
Oh, God.
It is fucking
You took
delicious.
too much. You need a little
said
bit.
I did took it a little bit.
No.
I did.
Gulped.
I did this.
This is a pastry stout. Pastry
Dude.
stout is supposed to be looked at as like dessert. Not okay, Kristen. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Pastry stout. Okay, would you have a problem with eating chocolate, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, because your teeth hurt because of it. Because it's super strong. If you eat too much chocolate, it hurts your teeth, right? So what you need to do is go into this drinking a tiny, tiny bit and tasting the flavor. You got to admit that cacao, that
It's super strong.
that bourbon vanilla, and that blueberry
It's
just is
so-
amazing.
It's just so strong that it's just like, fuck. Like, I can't.
All right, take a tiny sip and like spread it across
do
your
very,
tongue.
very tough, just like this. Watch this,
little bit.
just like this.
I love how I have 3 men telling me just do a little bit.
Just put a little in your mouth.
Just
What the fuck has
Just
my
the
life come
tip.
to?
Just the tip, just for a second,
Just
just
the
to see
tip of
how
it.
it feels.
Just a little bit.
Or maybe we could play ouch ouch here
So
on my
this
hair.
is a pastry stout. I don't expect
don't like it.
anybody to say they're going to drink a 4-pack because
No.
this is so thick
Okay.
and so strong.
Dude, okay, this has so much going on.
It does.
It has so much going on, but it is so fucking delicious.
This is a 6D beer, man.
this is 6D beer, man. this I'm a start right here and say this is a 6.5D beer.
6.5D beer, man. Dude, this is, yeah, I agree with you. This is complex as fuck
Yeah.
because it is thick. It is super sweet. So if don't have a sweet tooth like Kristen, you're not going to like it because it is thick. If you love coffee, you're going to love it. Bourbon vanilla, that's already a complex flavor right there.
It's not bitter at all.
No, there's no bitterness. It's all sweet.
It tastes like a dark chocolate bar on my tongue.
Like
See,
you can
That's what I
Yes.
don't like about it.
okay, so you can taste the bourbon, just slightly.
Slightly.
Just like
Vanilla's very even lighter than
The
that.
vanilla's lighter.
the vanilla covers it.
You can taste a little bit of coffee on the back end.
Dude, but you mostly taste that cacao bitterness mixed with all that sweetness.
That chocolate.
The blueberry is
then
not
the blue-
is not there, but it is.
No,
you
you
can
don't
tell.
taste the blueberry,
No, because-
but it brings everything together.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's-
emulsifier.
It's that sweeter part.
Dude,
Does anybody want mine?
Jesse will
I just took another sip just to try to see how it was, but I just can't.
Jesse won't.
It's just too strong of a.
It's too sweet for her. Let James have some more. He'll have the rest of it.
It's a very strong flavor, and it's a little bit too sweet for me.
Let's see. Could
it's
you
just-
chug that, Ugg?
Chug it.
You know I could chug this.
Okay, yeah, he could. This is not. No, you don't. Do you want him to chug this rest of this Ugg?
Give me
Yes.
some hearts.
Yeah, give him some hearts. He'll chug the rest of this. You got to be on the camera though, so you got to get over in front of the camera.
You can come right
Grab
here.
your beer.
where's
Fucker.
them hearts?
Hearts for chug the Ugg.
Chug the Ugg. He's gonna show it to him. He'll drink it. He's gonna chug that down.
Oh, okay. We got little James. Chug
little
it.
monster, chug it.
Chug it.
Oh,
Wait, do it again,
Wait.
James.
oh.
Let's do it.
They're
There it is.
meant to
Oh,
know.
there's hearts galore coming
There it
in, bro.
is.
Go,
There it
go,
is.
go, go,
Do it,
go.
do
Go
it,
for
do
it.
it. Do it. Do it.
3,
3,
2,
1.
Oh yeah.
That makes me sick.
He's gonna be feeling
I'm gonna
that
tell
in
you-
about 45 seconds.
The man. There it is. The man who has taken down the K ration and the Cosm of Darkness. This is nothing compared to those. Those were fucking molasses. And the Cosm of Darkness, you had to fucking chew.
Everybody's
Like, this
saying
was
chug-
nothing.
Ryan calls you James is a goat.
James is the Iron Stomach.
The
That's
abs-
his name.
The absolute Billy Goat.
Everybody's calling you the goat now.
The
You're a goat. You're the legend.
Greatest of all
The
time.
man. Like, we got so many things.
You're not Frank the Tank. You're the goat.
Dude, I swear, I know it's bourbon that's in there, but man, dude, there's something about this beer that makes me feel like I'm like Scotland or Ireland or something like
Yes.
that.
Dude, this is. Oh, it's so good.
I give it a 3 and 3.
That's a good rating.
Negative-
Fours is perfect rating. No,
Negative,
no,
1 to -1.
no, you can't do a negative.
Yes, I
just
can.
because you don't hate
How
the flavor.
Okay,
fucking
Stop,
dare
let me
you?
talk, let
You
me
can do
talk.
a 0.
Let me talk.
I'm letting you talk.
Okay, she doesn't hate the flavor. She just doesn't like that it's so sweet. So you got to think of it this way.
1.5.
I-
1.5 of 1.
I appreciate you now. Because you are making strides and you understand the beer now. That's what we're here
He's
for.
gonna appreciate you later too.
We're Jesse.
Shut up, Jesse.
Jesse, we're not here to chug beer. We're here to learn about beer and love
Exactly.
beer. We're here to love beer. This beer is very thick. It's very sugary. This is a perfect beer for cold weather and fire.
Yes.
Like if you're outside and you're in cold weather with a bonfire, or if you're in your house next to a fireplace, this is a perfect beer to just sip on. You don't drink it, you don't chug it. I mean, James does, but that's because he's a fucking goat.
I mean, if you really need to feel warm inside, this is the beer for you.
It's
Yeah.
the beer for you if you want to feel warm side.
And taste chocolates on your tongue.
I don't know. Do people want 2 more beers? I mean, we can do 2 more beers.
Are we saying 2 more beers?
I mean, hearts and say it if you want 2 more beers. I know
Yeah,
you
right.
guys want 2 more beers. I gotta drink
We're
this.
starting to get a lot of hearts.
We
Starting to
got,
get a lot
got
of
a lot of
hearts.
hearts.
So let's do this first. We get
Oh, shit. We're getting going.
okay, guys. Okay, fine. We got the hearts and we got the love. So we'll do 2 more beers, but we're going to get sad and we're going to pour one out for the homies first. There's 2 people we want to talk about. It's going to be really quick. So Kristen, go get the beers.
That
And
sounds
now
like magic.
we're going. Yes, it sounds like magic. It's sad magic on this pour one out for the homies.
Ryan goes, open them. And
Oh, I
Rick
said
goes,
more
want
beers
beer.
sound like magic.
So guys, let me drink this real quick. Because the 2 people that died, it kind of affects me a little bit.
Yeah, I see.
Woo! That I don't know how you chugged that. That was rough. Oh, and I had way less than you. All right, guys. The pour one out for the homies. Yeah, some West Coast fucking G-funk right there, James. We got 2 people who passed away this week, and it's sad because they're amazing people. Siegfried Fischbacher of Siegfried and Roy. Can you stop? From Siegfried and Roy has died. He was battling pancreatic cancer. If you don't remember our old episodes, Roy Horn, last name was Horn, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roy Horn, his partner in Siegfried and Roy, died in May last year. Fuck 2020. But Siegfried died. He had a pancreatic cancer. He had a tumor removed in a 12-hour surgery, but it just didn't help. So he passed away. And then second, we had Mr. Rogers' wife die. Mrs. Rogers. She was 92 years old. It didn't say why she died. But that's sad because she devoted her life just like her husband to giving quality children programming. Mm-hmm. It's like to learn. And that's what I loved about it. So pouring out for them. Thank you for your contributions to everybody who was affected by you in whether they're considered nerdy or not. But now we're back to beer. As Kristen drops shit.
I didn't drop anything. I just kicked something over.
She kicked something over. That's the same thing. 2 more beers. These beers Jesse picked out mainly without me picking anything out. He's gonna piss real quick, but I'm gonna let you know what they are. Okay? There's another revision.
Oh shit!
This revision is called Kitty Has Claws.
Wow.
There's a cat on it. A kitty.
A pussy?
There's some pussy on this can.
Well, watch out.
Hollandberry and Son. Oh, it's a collaboration. Okay, so it's a collab. So it's revision with Hollandberry and Sons Inc. hops.
Oh wow.
Let's see. It says, we were lucky to get our hop rubbing hands on some Strata hops. Ooh, it says Strata.
We like
and the
hop.
aroma blew us away. Bright, fruity, and a hit of dank. And all out delicious. It's the cat's meow.
Hell yeah.
This is a 7%. So this, if we had them all the beers together, this would have been the lightest beer we have. So I have a lot. I have hopes for this one. This
High
one I
hopes.
think is going to be very tasty. Do you want me to read this to you again? Did you hear it in the bathroom?
I read it.
Okay, but it's the cat's meow. Did you know that?
So we're getting a lot of cat emojis right now.
Hell yeah.
Show us your pussies.
Show us the pussy.
Release the kitties.
This next one is a Mason Aleworks. Yes, we love Mason.
Hell yeah.
Mason, you're amazing. This one's called Checkerboard Green. It's an IPA with Citra and Galaxy hops. Oh, I love me some Galaxy hops.
Hell yeah.
It is an 8%. Yeah, 8%. And this has, it looks like Ratfink. If you guys know what Ratfink artwork looks like.
It's
Here,
awesome.
Let me take this. Wait a second. Let me get this label off. You don't
Hi,
need
Brian.
You don't need to know how much I pay for beer.
Say hi, Brian.
It's ridiculous how much I pay for. Okay, so
Brian.
here it is.
Say hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hi,
Brian.
Brian.
He's my old chef.
You know why his name's Brian? Because he wants to be Ryan. All right, so this is the Mason
Jackass.
Aleworks Checkerboard Green. Oh, it's so dark over there. Sorry, guys.
You're so dark.
And then we'll show. I don't know if I show. Let's show the kitty one again.
The pussy.
There's the pussy on the can.
Woohoo!
All right, so this one was the 7. This one was a 7, and this one was an 8. Yes, so Mason. Yeah, Mason always is San Mark. Yeah, this
So
is
which one are we
Strata.
going to try first?
Oh, Jesse, you pick. Do you want?
Eeny, meeny, miny,
Do you
moe,
want the
catch a pussy
IPA?
by its toe.
Do you want
Release the kitty.
the IPA or the hazy?
He said release the kitty.
Yeah, but he likes hazies, so maybe he wants that one first, or save it for last.
The kitty.
All right, guys, we're gonna show you our pussy.
Yeah, yo.
So we're gonna go with Revision's Kitty Has Claws,
Meow.
New England or Northeast, whatever style hazy IPA.
It's New England.
Yeah, New England, Northeast, whatever. It says NE. It could be either way. 7%, 30 IBUs. Let's go. The kitty does crack. There it is. It's very subtle. That's going to be tasty. I already assume Kristen's going to love this beer.
Because I always love pussy.
It's
Ah.
it's revision, and it's less than 8%. I
telling.
think you're gonna love it. You loved an 8.3 earlier,
It's true.
so you're gonna
All
like
right,
it.
ready?
Let James smell it out of the can.
No. James
Yes.
does not get to smell it.
Let him sniff your can.
Let him sniff your kitty.
Why do you keep phrasing it like that, man? It's gonna give me a complex, all right? That's my mom.
That's my son. What the fuck is wrong with
You
you?
guys are weird.
He's the one who started calling me mom.
This smells good. It's subtle, right?
Okay.
Look,
All right. Ready?
Oh wait, no, it's like David Letterman. Here's the 4-pack. Ha!
Ready? And
Oh yeah, it's subtle.
Oh.
That's small. It's very light.
that looks like a straight up lemon.
Yeah, it looks like lemon juice.
lick it then.
Yeah, I dare you to Zamboni that table.
Did you? You didn't just tell me to lick your kitty, did you?
No, I told you to lick my table.
Zamboni
Right
that
there.
table.
I've Zamboni.
Hey, wait,
Better yet.
let's see it. Would you like to see Jessie Zamboni the beer off the table? Give us some hearts.
Okay, so Jules, real
Come
quick, the reason why he calls me mom. Why do you call me mom? I forget.
Because you were the mom of the group.
That is true. I am the mother of this group. I always make sure
Jessie,
everybody's
you-
fed and cleaned and all that.
Oh, there was hearts. You got to Zamboni it off the table now. Wait up,
Damn
let me
it.
move. He's gonna suction it off the table with his mouth, no hands.
Who's
Ready?
gonna do this?
It's all right here.
Do it.
Okay.
Woo!
Absolutely.
much.
Absolutely disgusting.
You still did it, and the people loved it. That's all that matters.
Disgusting.
All right, let's drink some pussy.
Oh my! Everybody is hearting so hard.
We've
Gosh,
got
that's a very hempy
you
smell.
guys have a special episode. We have not only the goat, but we also have Jessie the Zamboni.
Yes.
Your wife
All
is
right.
loving this.
All right, guys.
Bony goat crew.
Revision Kitty has claws. It looks like the other ones we had. It's a little bit more yellow from what I see. The head, it comes up pretty well because it's an IP. It's a regular IPA. Is it double? Yeah, it's just a regular IPA. So the head is made pretty well. It comes off the side pretty
Yes, honey.
fast. Small bubbles. Oh, some big bubbles though. Really big bubbles. So we're good.
Ali said, "I really had kids with that guy."
You had so many kids.
Don't act like you weren't a hot mess right there with me when we were making those fucking kids.
So many fucking kids.
You remember,
dude.
Allie, I knew you before you had kids with this man.
Oh yeah,
I remember.
You
it.
were a hotter mess than I was.
You remember.
How do you have like
No,
5 million kids with this kid?
shut up. You remember Donald's house parties. Yeah, I was there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, calling her out and shit.
I love her, and she should know that. You better fucking know it.
She goes guilty.
Told you.
How
right,
are
cheers,
you married
guys.
to this guy?
Wait up.
All right.
We
This
didn't do the
week,
smell. You guys are going
We
straight.
already smelt it.
We didn't even talk about it yet. Cheers.
I don't care.
You talked about it.
Dude, so
We're
pineapple.
we're
So pineapple-y, but there's a sweat to this one.
There's a big sweat.
There's a sweaty nuts to this one.
Yeah.
Did you put your nuts in my beer? It's sweaty.
It's not nut sweat.
okay. So this is an interesting flavor.
This is almost on the verge of Battle Mammoth, but it's not bad. This is like before it gets to Battle Mammoth.
This is better than Battle Mammoth.
No, it's before it gets to it.
Oh,
It's-
everybody's laughing about
got a
the
bit of a
sweaty
nutty.
balls and beer.
You guys would laugh about sweaty balls and beer.
I'm just loving that we have 6 people who are constantly talking to us and like interacting with us, and we do this for you guys.
Hey, this is every
Just for you.
freaking Saturday. I'm going to my sister's house next weekend, and they were like, stay another night. I was like, fuck no. I need to do this for you guys.
What is that?
I was like, oh, so are you taking a day off from the podcast? They were like, fuck no, we're gonna be back by
She
2.
said Penny Lane Ashley was like, take a day off, and I'm like, no.
Hell
I got people I need to fucking see or talk to, and that's Ryan, Jules, Poppy, and whoever else is on here.
Chris.
Beardy Beerman, yes, and
Al-
Misfit Mama and
Allie.
other people. Yeah, no, that's why I do
We're
it
here for
every
you
weekend.
guys.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a great time.
This is actually a really good
Bless
one.
you.
It is a little
you.
bit sweaty,
It's
but
way sweater. So
but it's good.
Jesse,
It has a good flavor.
the sweatiness is like it's hemp because hemp is always sweaty. If you put it in the sun, it smells sweaty. That's how it tastes to us. Like,
Look at all those hearts. Look at all those fucking hearts we're getting, guys.
I love it.
let's see. You guys explain this beer. James, you got a sneezing fit going on.
I'm sorry.
You're one sneezy boy,
How dare I sneeze so much?
right?
Goodness bless you.
All right, guys, talk to me about this beer. Jesus Christ,
Stop sneezing.
It is sweet,
he is a
and
fucking...
it finishes out
Don't
sour.
bring Jesus into this.
Okay, so with me, it's a little bit more sweatier than the other beers that we tried,
Go pull your
but
nose.
it does have a very good flavor where it's not going to be so harsh, but it's more enjoyable. Like you taste the hoppiness, you taste the sweatiness, but it's not like overpowering where you're just like, oh, you know what? I can't do it because it's just so much. You're just like, okay, that has a really good flavor. It's a little bit hoppy, but it's kind of like refreshing after you swallow it and you just go. It has like a very refreshing taste, and I do enjoy it. I would drink this.
Real quick, I also said all those people. I didn't say Little Monster Ryan. You
I'm sorry,
also
Ryan.
is why we do it too.
Joel says
back
that
to you.
he got mad that he missed last week, but I told him that we love that he's here now, and he says that
Yes.
he loves he's here too.
It's great. Jesse, talk. Jules, we love you. Jesse, tell us about this beer.
So this beer, it's straight just Citra hops, man.
It's good.
It's good, but it's not complex at all.
No, it's not complex. It's very easily drinkable.
Oh yeah,
It's very happy to drink. I'm very happy to drink this.
It
Yeah.
has a beautiful color too.
Yeah. James,
I wouldn't throw it out of bed.
You wouldn't throw it out of bed.
If I could say something about this beer,
Tell me about this beer.
this
James.
beer is kind of juicy.
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 To quote the great Tenacious D.
No, it does have like a juicy flavor to it, and then it cleans up with the hops. To be honest,
What are you
My
doing?
head itches because my ponytail was too tight.
the hops kind of cleans up the flavor, so it goes down really easy.
Yes.
Exactly how you want a good beer.
This one says contains live yeast.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeet.
We gonna die now.
We got fucking organisms
We're-
inside of our body growing now.
We're drinking beer, dude.
I know.
What'd you expect,
But it says live yeast. It's not regular
Well,
yeast.
dude?
Why would you put it on the can?
Hold on.
Why would
what
you
do you
put-
think they make your fucking pizza crust with?
I know
That's
what they
true.
do.
It's with live fucking yeast.
Yeah, but you kill it.
Yeah, you kill it by baking it, but you
This-
don't kill it by.
They took their time they took all their time to put right on the can contains live yeast.
Okay.
Probiotics,
How do you
bro.
think they fucking brew beer? They have to heat it up.
I know, but they put it in afterwards. That's what tells me.
Probiotics.
How do you know that?
Probiotics.
Then
bro.
it wouldn't be alive if it was heated up. It would be dead.
That's true. Dead yeast. Thank you.
Chris just said sexy hair comes down. I'm like, you know it with my blue ass hair.
He's talking about Jessie.
He's talking about the beard of Jesse.
The beer just keeps falling
All right,
down
guys.
further and further the more I drink.
What?
Allie just said, oh no, your vagina pH is are gonna get all out of whack.
Ew.
Absolutely disgusting.
Oh my god, Allie, I love you so.
You know, let's leave the pussy out of it.
Well, we're
'Cause
talking
it's
about
in the can.
we're talking about pussy right now.
There's
so.
a cat.
So-
There's a kitty on it.
Well, what you're saying is Ryan ain't going down there anytime soon.
Damn.
Damn.
Definitely- your dad's definitely not listening to this episode.
Okay, everything is fine.
It's a joke. All right.
Listen,
Is it
all
fine?
you sinners.
All right, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Isn't it
you-
when a
you
woman
need-
says
Going to
fine
hell.
that's the worst?
You need Jesus.
Right? That's like the lowest.
Okay, you sinners.
You need Jesus.
You
All right.
sinners. I need a coulda, woulda.
I think I would do a 3 to 4. Honestly, like I would do a 3 to 4.
Now, give me a 4 and 4.
Jesse.
I'll give it a 3 and 4.
I'm giving it 3 and 4.
Give me a 4 and 4.
So
That was tasty.
mine.
I liked it. I like a lot. Are you okay?
What just
What are
happened?
you doing?
She just cut open her foot.
She just pulled a Kristen.
How did you hurt yourself?
Step on something fucking sharp.
You stepped on a what?
A sharp
She
thing.
stepped on something sharp.
On a sharp thing.
Jesus. I didn't know we
Like
had
I
any
said.
Are you
of those.
okay?
Fine.
I believe in you.
Like I said.
You can do it.
I believe in you.
I'm sorry. I was wanting to offer support, and I'm a little bit halfway past. All right.
I believe in you.
I mean, that's my go-to. I believe.
Turn
in you.
on the lights.
She hurt herself, guys. Let's figure this out. I'm going.
No.
All right.
Are you okay? I don't know what you're stepping on.
So this next
did you-
beer is.
What did you
Something sharp
turn
in
the
my
light
little
on?
toe.
Oh, Citra and Galaxy hops. Those are the hops we want in our body.
Right?
It's in my little toe.
That's gonna be great, man. And oh god, look at this! Look at this
I
can
know, dude.
artwork. Did he show?
I kind of want that tattooed on me,
Did
bro.
he show that to the screen yet?
I don't know. Let's show it to the screen.
You show it to the screen. Show it to that screen and that screen.
That screen and that screen.
Yeah, both of those.
Yes.
Yes, very very good to see in the shadow there.
Wait, that way.
It's pretty dope, right?
It is fucking dope, dude. Like, no joke. I would get this shit tattooed onto me.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the rat fink looking thing.
Yeah.
I love Ratfink art.
I need tweezers.
It's just it's cool, stupid shit. I love it. It's very skatery.
What did you step on?
She got a splinter somehow.
Better check her foot.
All right, we'll talk about this beer a little bit more.
Ryan
you know
says
what?
call the paramedics.
You know what, Ryan? You don't get to crack this time. So.
You wait.
No, you have to wait.
Oh, come on.
He does all the crack. Every crack.
How the hell did I
It
get
says
splinter
call the
in my
paramedics.
fucking toe?
Fun fact, little monster Ryan. I used to be a medic
In the army.
in the arms. I'm sorry, I'm a
Where you can be
little bit past half.
all you can be.
Tweezers, right?
But it's hurt. Ah! Just give it to me.
Oh, jeez. I hope she's all right.
It's a splinter. Like
Look,
it's not
this is
glass or
nothing
anything.
new with Kristen. This is.
The people who know Kristen know Kristen. Okay.
Joe says,
She
"Hey,
is lying on the kitchen floor right now, face down.
She's Kristen. Come on.
What?
you okay?"
Or did you get it out?
Yes, and it's hurting really
Okay,
bad.
it's gonna hurt. You pulled it out.
Just give me 2 seconds. Just talk about the damn beer.
You
2
got it out,
seconds.
right?
1, 2. Okay, we're done.
Allie
Next
says I shouldn't
is
be
the
laughing
Mason Ale Works checkerboard green. What is it? Damn,
I love you so much, honey.
damn, Ellie.
Damn, Ellie.
Shit.
She's talking mad shit.
She said I shouldn't laugh at this, but I am.
But I.
Ryan says, "Same here. I feel like such a bad person." Hey,
This isn't the first time we've laughed at your pain. You know this.
Right? You came over it. You're fine.
Hurt really bad because I couldn't
You
find
came
it.
over it
Okay,
or you
so-
overcame it?
Whatever.
gross.
Guess what? Kristen is special. She found the one splinter in our entire house and got it in her foot. All right.
Wear
All right.
house slippers.
So Mason Ale Works checkerboard green hazy IPA with Citra and Galaxy hops, 8%. Let's split this 4 ways. It's like a skater rat fink.
I love it.
Last time to do crack. Oh yeah.
Oh.
God, why
You
is
did that
everybody
crack
like
so good.
hearting the fact that I had a splinter in my fucking toe?
Because they love you.
Maybe they're hearting the crack. You don't know.
Maybe they're hearting because relatable. Hashtag relatable. All right.
That's going to be an easy
Well, Allie
drink.
flipped me off too, so
That's
love you.
That's an easy drink. No, like they're not. They are loving you because everybody loves you because of you doing shit like that.
You're the Munch Bros, bro.
You're the Munch lady.
I'm the Munch lady. Oh, everybody's saying that they love me. Thank you guys. That was a very painful thing that just happened because it was literally in like my toe that was next to my big toe, and it was deep in there, and it
Hey.
was just one little black
Hey.
splinter, and I don't even know where the fuck it
Hey.
came from.
Hey,
What?
have you ever had metal in your eye?
I have.
I've had lime away in my eye,
She did.
and it made me.
metal.
Corrosive.
Lime away is worse.
Lime away is worse
Is
than
it?
metal.
It's
Yes,
corrosive.
it
It's a corrosive.
is. I was blind in my eye for 3 days.
Yeah. So let's get to that beer.
All right.
We'll
So-
tell scar stories later.
It is
Metal isn't corrosive.
very.
So after this, guys, we're gonna talk about WandaVision.
Wandavision.
Yes.
So good.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
And Jesse said he's gonna take us down the rabbit hole if you guys are down. Like he did some deep diving in the.
I
on the
stayed up
internet.
last night.
Get-
I
get-
stayed up last night
Get them hearts in.
and
All right, guys.
went deep down.
Get them hearts in for that.
Nice thick head.
dive.
It's looking like pineapple juice, but
It's-
but deep. But like actually, it's more like an apple cider. It's like very. It's very hazy.
It's like a pineapple juice, pineapple orange juice.
Yeah, there you go. I could say pineapple.
Ali
orange.
says, "Let's go down the hole."
Oh, you
Oh.
would know about that, right? Wouldn't you?
Which hole are we talking about though?
Yeah, is it the no-no hole or the go-go hole?
Because I'm ready to go balls deep if it's the certain hole that I'm
Ryan
talking
just
about.
told us that me and you should be Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Oh,
Aww.
Well, let me tell you that this is a pineapple up in my nose.
Oh, for Halloween.
All right.
For
Are you-
Halloween, we should do
let's
that.
let's
Just
just do
do it.
this
Cheers.
so we can get into WandaVision.
yes. I'm gonna probably piss after this.
Ooh, that's a good flavor.
I told you that was an easy drink. I'm gonna go before I
Oh.
finish.
It's a super easy drink.
Citra and Galaxy Hops galore.
Oh yeah.
We've been having a lot of Galaxy Hops lately.
That
Yes.
Galaxy hops are things we love. We want to put that in our body. Hey, if you like Galaxy hops, I love you. All right.
I'm like super loving our
Community.
right now because Jules just calls me the Munch Lady because you're the Munch Bros. I'm the Munch Lady
Okay.
because there's only one of me,
Right.
and that would be a very fun costume. Me and Ryan being Scarlet Witch and Vision. But
I'd like that. Yeah.
I'd rather me and him be something else. Like I would like him to be Booga and I be Tank Girl.
That'd be cool. That would be cool.
But I would have to be pregnant, and I'm gonna paint Booga was here because I have a comic book where Booga impregnated Tank Girl, and it says Booga was here while I'm like 9 months pregnant. Huh, baby?
What?
I said we should have a Halloween costume where you're Booga and I'm Tank Girl, but I'm pregnant, and it has Booga was here on it.
I want you guys to talk about beer.
I could be like Green Dragon for cosplay.
So,
guys.
Ali says, so now that makes y'all the Guardians of the Galaxy Hops.
Guardians of the Galaxy hops. I love it.
You are correct.
I love it.
You are correct.
That's great. What do you guys think about this beer?
It's good.
It's
I
kinda
like-
sweaty.
I like it. It's got a strong front.
I like that it smells very hoppy.
But it's very subtle. Like, it's not overpowering where it's going to, like, burn all your other taste buds.
So, it's sweaty as fuck.
Yeah, it's sweaty.
Very
It's definitely-
sweaty.
It's sweat. It's,
You get a lot of that hoppiness at the end.
yeah, it's a lot. It's the hoppiest beer I think we had tonight.
I think so too.
I like a good hoppy beer.
Chris says he wants a shirt that says, I heart Munch Lady.
What? I heard what?
Munch Lady.
Munch Lady?
Because Jules called me the Munch Lady.
Okay. We can make
Hey.
that happen. We have a, was it Teespring?
Yeah, we have a Teespring.
We haven't like posted it yet,
Is
but
it-
we've got a couple things that we're trying to make.
Is it because you're the Munch Lady or you like to Munch Lady?
Damn,
Do
bro.
I have to choose?
No, it's going to be called I Love the Munch Lady. So it sounds like the Lunch Lady, but
I got that.
But it's a Munch Lady. And then maybe we get like a hairnet on there somewhere.
We'll call it the Munch Lady Land shirt.
We'll get it like a hairnet on there. Yeah, right? That'd be good.
The
right?
Lunch Matey land strip.
Yeah, they're exactly. Wow.
Wow.
Dirty.
You dirty bitch.
All right, ready? And
What the hell? Okay. Your wind chime bullshit.
All right.
I went
whatever.
bullshit. All right, so coulda, woulda. Let's go.
Coulda, woulda goes to James.
Let me give this a 5 and an 8.
Wow.
Wow.
yeah,
that's a
I
good
like
one.
this a lot.
Okay.
It tastes good.
Oh shit! I got some like it was like definitely like pineapple rind.
I think I'm gonna
almost.
do a
like the
3.
inner.
I think I'm gonna do a 3 and 3.
3 and 3. That's good for you. Like that's
real good.
She loved it, and this is a very hoppy beer.
3 and 3.
Super hoppy.
That's a 3 and 3, Jessie.
I'll give it a 4 and 6.
4 and 6. This hop is it's the most hoppy out of all.
This beer makes me hoppy.
I think I'll just do 3 and 4. I'm gonna play it safe on this one.
That's fair.
This one's very good.
5 and 8.
5 and 8. 5 and 8. Okay, 5 and 8. There you go. No, it's good. I'd drink it again. It would not be something I want to drink a shit ton of because you're gonna definitely have a hangover after that one.
This is a beer that I just love the flavor of.
Yeah, the flavor is amazing.
It just tastes like hops. And you know what hops taste like?
like haps.
Like
Haps.
like the thing that I like to put in my mouth.
That's not the only thing you like to put in your mouth, but yes,
I do
hops.
like to put butt in my mouth. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
but it's
Rim
so
job.
pretty much we've loved all these beers except Kristen did not like the Mason pastry stout,
No, I
but
did
that's
not.
because it's super sweet and
It
it's
was-
super chocolatey.
I mean, it was the best beer out of all of them, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna get one of those, take it home, and you're gonna just destroy your wife, aren't you, Jesse?
Allie says we're Chicago now. We're just all over the place.
Chicago.
All right, well,
How dare you?
since we
Did you have a
I would
Coca-Cola?
never
already
go to that
did.
windy city, and you fucking know it.
so now that we drank all these fantastic beers, we are going to go into a review.
WandaVision review.
Just so all y'all know, spoilers.
Yeah, we're gonna. If you haven't
Spoilers
watched,
as fuck.
this just came out 2 days ago. So if you
Yesterday.
have not, it was like
Yesterday.
oh yeah, it was
Friday
yesterday.
at midnight, dude.
Okay,
It's
whatever.
been almost
Thursday
2 days.
at midnight. That's what I call it. But yes, Friday technically at midnight.
It's been almost 2 days.
It's been almost 2 days. If you haven't watched it, then I guess bye.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna
Bye.
start. We're gonna talk about it. I know most of the people on here have watched it. Maybe not the Bearded Beerman, but we're gonna talk about it.
Jesse was like, "Don't give him a spoiler alert. It's been like a day and a half."
Right?
Right?
So Chris says he loves us, but he needs some sleep. Good night, Chris.
Night, Chris.
Night,
Wow.
bearded man.
Good night, you beautiful boy.
From one beer to another. I can't wait until our adventures with the beer that you're
Until
going to
your
show
beard.
He'll probably have you on the show because he already had Thomas on the show.
I can't
Nice.
wait. I can't wait till your beards cross.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
interweave your beards.
me. Yes.
we are going to start with WandaVision.
Who's going first? Who wants to talk about it? Kristen does. Go ahead.
Okay, so I just want to go out from the great gate. Of course, they dropped episode 1 and 2. The first one was only 28 minutes. The second one was 36 minutes. Now, I loved this because they did old school 50s black and white sitcom.
Bewitched.
Like Bewitched. What was so great about this is now with me, you see how like it's all going, it's all, oh my goodness, like this just happened, let's just go. But then something happens that's not supposed to be happening in a sitcom for that era. And Wanda and Vision start seeing that. And it kind of throws them off because when they rectify that situation, it just goes back to, oh, well, we have to go now. And it just makes them go, well, that was kind of strange. And I think what kind of, like, what made me go, whoa, what the fuck is happening is after the first episode that there is somebody, and you know it's Sword, you see somebody who is watching them from basically like a studio. They're watching them and going, well, it just blows my mind. And then by the second episode, to me, by the second episode with the whole radio going, Wanda, are you there? Where are you?
What are they doing to you?
What are they doing to you? And she's realizing that's happening. And with the whole beekeeper fucking shit.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck was that?
And
he had a sword symbol on his back.
yeah,
Remember that?
And then Wanda goes, no. And then it stops, rewinds, and then replays it.
Yeah,
like
it's
how they
crazy.
want to make sure that they don't understand what's happening. So they rewind it and change it. And their whole furniture changed, their whole house changed. So now they're going from the 50s to the 60s.
Kristen, let me ask you a question. Do you think Vision is real, or do you think it's a construct of her imagination?
I think it's a construct of her imagination that Sword is putting upon her.
James, same question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jessie, same question.
Yes.
I want to feel like he's real, because I feel like Shuri took his consciousness before Corvus Glaive attacked them in the thing when they were trying to get the Infinity Stone. And that maybe his consciousness is still in a program, and it really is him in that, but it's not his physical body.
There's a good argument for that, actually.
Okay.
There's two scenes so far where you see him outside of Wanda's control whatsoever.
Yeah, and he's like actually panicking and shit.
And
like,
he knows what he's doing, but he knows what he's doing from a robot perspective.
yeah.
But we have so many comments. Oh my god damn it. I'm sorry. Like I try to like look at the comments and
It's okay. It's fine.
whatever. Like a lot of Allie said that she loved that the first episode was I Love Lucy style,
Yes.
but the second episode was Bewitched styled,
Yep.
Yeah.
which I do love that. And I think because they do show in the commercials how they go through the decades. And I think next episode it's going to be more of like the 80s, like Married with Children.
No, the
The 70s.
it'll
the
be the
70s.
No,
70s.
it's going into Brady Bunch.
Yeah, Brady
Yeah,
Bunch.
which is
Brady Bunch,
Yeah.
late
Partridge
60s,
Family.
early 70s.
Yeah,
Tech-
Brady Bunch,
Technicolor
Partridge
stuff.
Family type stuff.
The thing is
And then it will go into 80s, like Stranger Things almost, I
Yeah.
think, where it's going to be more realistic in your face.
But to me, I think Wanda's the only person who's seeing what's going on. That's why it makes me think that Vision is just there because Sword put him there for her. And she is the one who's actually controlling everything. And But
okay, what you just said, it doesn't mean what I said was wrong. Because Sword could have gotten his consciousness altogether before the Infinity Stone was taken and put into her thing so she could have him again and keep her happy because they know she's a threat. Somebody was also saying that the Sword anagram is changed from sentient world to sentient weapon.
Yeah.
Organization.
Yeah.
So maybe she is a sentient weapon because she's so powerful.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
At least because we have not met a phoenix, a dark phoenix or a phoenix in this, or Jean Grey at all. So that would make Scarlet Witch the most powerful woman, I think, in the MCU at this moment.
But then,
Powerful mutant.
because of the two,
She's not a mutant. She was made so far.
Yeah. So because of the 2 episodes that we just saw, and we've seen the trailers and the clips and the teasers, we've seen how, what's her name? Agnes?
Agnes. Yeah,
Agnes?
she's a witch actually in the comic books.
She,
we'll get into that in a second.
in the 80s trailer, she looks at Vision. She goes, "Are you an Avenger?
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
Aren't you supposed to be dead?"
Yeah.
And it's crazy because when they come to reality. Like, who are you really? They snap back and go, oh, do you want to know this? And it's like, it's crazy because these people are starting to realize, like, who the fuck are you? Like, you're not even supposed to be here.
Everybody's realizing that it's not right. Something's wrong.
Something is wrong.
You go last.
Yeah,
Yes,
you go
I
last
know.
because
James.
I know.
I love when Marvel introduces a new character, and that character is like Agnes. She is horny as fuck. I absolutely adore her. Agnes is my spirit animal.
she wants some dick.
She want not only does she want some dick, but she cannot take how fucking prissy these people are being in that one, like, brunch party that they were having.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
like, how does anyone stand this while sober?
You know,
Right?
she is my spirit animal
I
too.
love
Because I'm
her.
just like, man, do we got some pocket shots somewhere?
Well, then
I want to give her a hug.
Well, you got the second episode, and you got Monica Rambeau showing up. Captain Marvel's friend. That's
Yep.
pretty nuts.
Yeah, that is pretty
Come on.
nuts.
So, like, what's going on here? Why are these people in this, like, constructed reality?
Well,
Yeah.
remember, she actually says, I don't even know why I'm here.
Exactly.
Like, she looks around and goes, I honestly don't know how I got here. Like, because she's starting to realize this is not my reality.
I'm feeling like Sword, it's something that Sword created almost. Like, to me, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I feel like Sword has created this to keep her in check because she's so fucking, like, strong. But Jesse's got a different perspective.
Are
on
we
this.
going to let him
We're
go down
gonna
the
let
rabbit?
Jesse do
You're
it
gonna let
now.
me roll?
You
Yeah.
want to go down the rabbit
Okay.
hole?
Let
Of
me
one-
hear the
wait,
facts.
whoa, stop! Come on. If you want to go down the rabbit hole, we're gonna do it right now. Let Jesse do it. I'm gonna
Okay.
move out of the way so you can see him.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
hear the Jessie hot
So, I did a lot of digging last night.
Okay.
So, Agnes called her rabbit Sir Scratch, right?
Yep.
Okay. Who is Nicholas Scratch?
Devil is Scratch.
take. He's a demon.
No.
He's a warlord.
no.
Mephisto
Warlock.
No. Mephisto.
is the devil
Is-
in the MCU.
is-
And
Right.
then Scratch is another name for devil.
No.
Yes.
Sir Scratch is the son of Agatha Harkness.
Okay, I don't know that.
I don't know who that
character,
is.
so-
She is
The most powerful witch.
supposedly the witch from the Salem.
Witch
Salem
trial.
Trial.
Witch Trials. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So her son is Nicholas Scratch. Nicholas Scratch created the Witches of the Seven,
Well, son of a witch.
and they created New Salem, Colorado. So here's my thing. So I think this is all in her head. It's all in Wanda's head. This is all stuff from her past, all traumas from her past. If you know, in the comics, she gave birth to twins.
Mm-hmm.
And she lost those twins because they were shattered parts of whose soul? Mephisto's. And she has a psychotic break after that.
Okay.
So,
This is her psychotic break.
oh shit.
But it could be after after Vision dies.
So,
Well, it is after Vision.
no,
dies.
she has her psychotic break because she basically uses a spell to create her. Because how do you create kids with an android, right?
Right.
So she uses a spell to create her children, but in the process of that spell, she used two of the shattered parts of Mephisto's soul
Well,
as
What is the chat saying, Kristen?
well, Ali said that the commercials are the traumas in her life.
exactly.
Damn, you're like, you and your husband are just like this, man. And they say, I think Ryan is going, I think Wanda is grieving over Vision, and that's why she started her reality. And then Jules says psychic spells, but no, I think that Although I completely agree with everything you're saying, because this can be what's happening, but then how does Sword come into play? Like, tell me how Sword comes into play.
How are they coming into her psychotic breaks to be like, what's going on, Wanda, on the radio? Like, what are they doing to you?
Or the beekeeper who are coming out of the freaking
No,
manhole.
The beekeeper
who's
is
doing
Sword.
this to you?
Exactly.
That's what it says.
Okay,
Who's
but
doing
you
this
just said,
to you?
why are they? Because they supposedly, what's his name? Was it his name? Jimmy Woo, the guy who was the FBI agent in Ant-Man.
Yeah.
He is supposed to be what people are saying is that he is the one who is the voice on the radio. No, it has not been confirmed because we do not have a third
but
episode.
you can hear it. Like,
Okay, I'm just saying this is what people said.
Okay.
They say that it's the guy. So if you have never seen Fresh Off the Boat, it's the dad.
Not fresh off the boat. Or if you've seen the interview, he's Kim Jong-un.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, but he's from Ant-Man and the Wasp, who's the FBI agent that was keeping Scott Lang on house arrest, that he was trying to avoid.
Okay.
They say that he's the one who is on that, and he basically was an FBI agent that basically left and became part of Sword afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, where's the Sword tie-in here? Because I can what Jessie said, totally makes sense. But why is Sword being able? Maybe she's in a coma, and because she's in her trance, like you said, or spell, she's in a coma, and what she's hearing is them trying to talk to her while she's in a coma, and it's coming through as a radio?
Well, Jules says maybe Sword is manipulating her like Magneto manipulating her in House of M.
That's fair.
There was House of M brought up in the deep digging that I went into.
Hashtag bring Magneto back as their father.
But,
right?
But the thing is like, to me, I think it's Sword manipulating Wanda. Vision's just there to make her comfortable and to make her think that this reality that they're sharing is real.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Vision is a computer program that
Yep.
it became sentient. So if Shuri had actually taken him out of all that shit and actually fixed it, because Wakanda was the only place that could do it, then they could implant it into her brain and make him still alive in her head.
Just real quick, who loved the magic show?
Oh, the
that
show
was
was
amazing.
great.
The magic show was fantastic because, God, I forget his name. Like, the actor who plays Vision. I forget his...
Paul Bettany.
Paul Bettany.
Yep.
I love him when he's like, is this your card? Well, excuse me, you can have it back. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, you're like a drunk robot.
Here's my thing. So obviously you have the whole for the kids thing that goes on during episode 2, right?
Mm-hmm. It's for the kids.
That had to have already happened because I'm feeling like all of this is part of her past traumas. Now, I feel like if it's gonna go in any direction, in the whole who's doing this to you, I think this is how they're bringing Mephisto into the MCU, basically.
But I guess what we would have to look into is, since we already know what the next big bad is supposed to be, is how does Mephisto tie in with Kang the Conqueror?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because Jonathan Majors, right? Okay,
well,
he's playing Kang, and that's going to be the next big bad.
So here's the thing. Okay.
And Mephisto went with Thanos, not
yes.
Kang.
Yeah, he was with Thanos.
So maybe it's in the past,
but
because
maybe it's in the past.
Okay, because if you read the original Infinity Wars comics, basically Thanos is hellbent on obviously snapping away half the universe, but he also has Mephisto basically telling him to do it because it'll impress Lady Death.
Here's the other thing,
maybe
too.
this is a past thing and it's a prelude to Infinity Wars and Endgame?
Here's the thing, too, is so by introducing Mephisto, right, like, you are going to get you're going to get Ghost Rider and all that shit.
You get a bunch of stuff.
You know what I mean? So,
But why don't you just talk,
I think
Kristen? I don't know what you're looking at.
There's something.
Wait 1 second.
go for it.
What?
What?
So Jules brought up that Wanda's supposed to be into Doctor Strange.
We know that. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
This has to do with Wanda being in Doctor Strange, which is going to be
Okay. James, what were you saying?
Well, I was saying there's something concrete that we've got to consider here. Agnes, some kind of witch,
Yes.
some kind of coven, has some kind of intent.
Agatha Harkness.
Okay, so Sword, we know very, very little about them as they appear in this universe.
Right.
All right, what is their intent
They're
for this universe?
They're the new
and whether they're going against each other or trying to help each other.
Yes. Can you stop?
I'm getting really sick of. I'm trying to look at shit, and it just keeps on kicking me off.
Okay,
it pisses
you don't
me
need
off.
to. You don't need to.
All right.
So basically, we're gonna go from WandaVision, and yeah.
So this kind of does. I feel like this is gonna go into the next Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah.
Because
it is.
No,
because Wanda in the comics, Wanda has her psychotic break, and she tries to fucking kill Doctor Strange.
Yeah, so she's been confirmed as being in the movie, and people are assuming she's going to be the bad of it.
Right.
There will be multi universes that he goes through. Therefore, he could also. It's probably going to be a team up kind of bad guy thing. I bet you we'll get Mephisto and Scarlet Witch in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. But it'll also open up plenty of different people coming into the world.
Exactly.
And that would be awesome.
And I think they're doing it all through this fucking show.
Well,
which is good. It's leading up to it.
Well,
Yes.
I feel like that they're going to throw us more surprises because, of course, the first episode is like, okay, they're kind of introducing everything and you kind of get to see how the tone is of the movie. And the second one, they're starting to introduce color, like how she found the fucking helicopter with the sword symbol in the goddamn bushes.
But why is it in Tony Stark Iron Man colors?
Because it does, damn it.
Because I think Tony Stark, I can't remember very well, but I think Tony Stark is somebody who helped develop Sword.
Now,
because of Thanos.
Can we talk about the commercials in between?
I love the commercials.
The one that is from Stark Industries, and then one is from...
It's a toaster from Stark Industries.
Yeah.
His dad.
But
and then...
But it beats...
And then there was Von Strucker's... Von Strucker's Hydra Watch in the second episode.
Hey, the first ad with the toaster, that was the first source of color.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Where?
I don't remember seeing color.
The red blinking light on the toaster.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I didn't see it. I wasn't paying that much attention.
I saw the red blinking light. I remember that.
Yeah, and then we had the second source that I remember was the helicopter in the bushes. Mm-hmm. And that one had a sword symbol on it, and it was Iron Man colors.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that's why I think Sword is not going to be bad for her, but she's going to think it's bad.
And then Dottie cut her hand, and there was blood everywhere, and she goes, question, Wanda, how does a housewife get blood out of white linen? She does it herself, and she just fucking walks away like it never fucking happened.
Yeah, I don't think she's a real person. I think she's a construct of this reality.
Yeah.
So here's my other thing. So
Allie said the blinking red light toaster was the bomb that killed her parents.
Well, no. So
that's what she said.
So there was a bomb. There was bombs that were, thrown on Sokovia, right? Mm-hmm. But her and her brother were, after her parents were killed, were stuck under the rubble of all of the aftermath of that. Mm-hmm. But there was a bomb that was ticking, or that was they didn't know if it was going to go off at any moment. The entire time they were stuck under that rubble. So I think that's where
she says, oops, I meant the bomb that didn't go off.
I was going to say, Magneto's not dead. And I'm out.
We can break down
Allie,
the two episodes
wait a
so
second.
much.
Allie, if you didn't know, Magneto is actually Wanda and Quicksilver's actual real father in the comic books.
Big Dad.
We could break down WandaVision
That's the
to
point.
the very T.
That's
And
what these people want to
the
see.
thing is like there's so many different ways that this show can go, and there's one way that I want it to go. Like in my opinion, I want it to keep on going the rate it does, but then Wanda realizing that something's fucking wrong, and then she realizes that this whole reality that she thinks is real is not real.
That's why I want Sword to have her in some kind of like holodeck, like Cerebro, like not Cerebro, not Cerebro, but like what's it called? The damage room, battle room. I can't remember what the X-Men used to train in. I can't remember the name, but like something like that. I think it was
the battle room.
Battle room, something like that. But something like that. And her finding out it's not real, and her being pissed, and her going after the people who did that. And of course, that would make Doctor Strange have to defend them because they are on the good guys' side. They're trying to protect the planet from people like Thanos. So she doesn't care because she wants to go after him for doing this to her, because basically she made her think that she had a perfect life with Vision, and then she finds out it's not fucking true. He really is dead. But then maybe when Multiverse Madness finishes, they find out, oh, Vision's really not dead. He just doesn't have a new body.
Oh,
and they reinstitute it, and she's happy because Scarlet Witch flip-flops in fucking comics all the time, from bad guy to good guy, bad guy to good guy.
Yeah, it's true.
Allie, Evan Peters is actually casted in WandaVision, so he might reprise his role as Quicksilver from X-Men.
So people are thinking somehow she's going to bring the X-Men into this universe, but she's going to try to be bringing her brother Pietro back.
But it's the wrong
But
one.
it's the wrong Quicksilver.
That would be cool.
From the MCU universe, which could bring X-Men in.
Which is so great because Evan Peters was in Kick-Ass as
Ass Kicker.
Ass Kicker.
And the guy who died as Quicksilver was Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
That was the greatest thing I think they've done.
Yes, they are keeping it a secret, Allie, but if anybody knows like all the movies and everything, Evan Peters is Quicksilver in X-Men.
Yeah.
So
He was the first... Okay, what's his name who played the one in the MCU?
I have no idea.
I forgot his name. The one who played Kick-Ass. I forgot his name.
He's fucking forgettable. That's all that matters.
I forgot his
Yeah,
name. He's a great...
super
No,
forgettable.
I honestly, I think he's a good actor, but like, yeah, he didn't ever get his justice. But Evan Peters was the first Quicksilver to make people have fun with him.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
slowing everything, like, oh, look at this.
Especially when
Oh,
he
look at that.
he's
Oh, yeah.
He's a good guy. in the
especially when
movie.
he saves everybody from the school when it's blowing up. He's just sitting there. He even saves the goddamn fish. Like
And you know what? That's how a speedster should be.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're just not a memorable character.
He was a good He is a good actor. But he just doesn't get put in the parts where he needs to be.
He's the good guy, Quicksilver,
Yeah.
as
He's
where
the
Evan,
hero.
Evan,
He saved the Hawkeye for us, who then got to bring us the Soul Stone.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm so excited to see what week's episode is going to bring us.
And we'll talk more about it next week
Oh
as well.
yeah, no, we're gonna get more in depth with
Yeah.
this shit.
But yeah, it's stumping me where they're going to go with this. Like, it can go so many different ways, and every way I think we'll all be fine with.
Yeah.
What do you
And-
think?
well-
Jesse's hard. Okay, if you don't know, Jesse's a little harder to impress when it comes to things. But he gets really in depth. Like, he brought us down the rabbit hole. I think you're okay with every different way.
I am okay with every different way as long as it introduces who I think it should introduce.
Who do you think?
Mephisto, right?
Mephisto,
We need MCU's devil.
yeah.
I mean, we already see
that's fair.
gods. We've already seen.
Dude,
We've already seen
you know what?
Thor and
Straight up,
yeah.
straight up, I want to fucking see Norman Reedus as fucking Ghost Rider.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I
Can
would
I
love
That's
that.
what I want.
Can I tell
Norman
you?
Reedus would be good.
Can I tell you that Norman Reedus, if he was in a movie, my panties would drop so hard they would be halfway to China.
Norman Reedus has been trying to fucking get Ghost Rider made.
He's
okay,
fucking
but
badass.
there's different Ghost Riders, and you know that.
No, I know this.
Did you saw the one that was on the Netflix MCU kind of thing, right? The one that drove the car,
Robbie Rash.
Yeah,
and he wasn't bad.
right.
No.
He wasn't bad at all. But yes, we want traditional Ghost Rider, and I want him to go into space. I want cosmic Ghost Rider.
Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Cosmic
That's fucking
Ghost
right.
Rider.
That'd
We
be
need to
cool.
have him with the Guardians.
Who ends up being fucking, like the right hand man of old man fucking Thanos
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
in the timeline where he actually fucking won.
Yeah. I mean, these shows are good. I mean, I'm super stoked for next week. I cannot wait for Loki. I cannot wait for Falcon Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah.
And then, of course, She-Hulk and Moon Knight. But that's way far from now. What were we saying? Chat time.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the chat a little bit. So Ryan says, I'm sure that they'll see their kids next week into the show, but we'll see. Jules says, actually, Marvel's true equivalent of the devil are the beast and the one below all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Jules, that's true. But, like, if you really look at the embodiment of the devil, of what people see the devil as the red suit with the evil grin, it's Mephisto, and you gotta admit that.
Yeah.
And, well, he says not exactly Mephisto or Satanas, but Yadu Comics says, still want Diego Luna as Robbie Reyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down for that. I like I said, I there can be multiple Ghost Riders, you know. There always has been that way. I mean, when we first met it, we had in the movie, we had Sam Elliott as a horse riding Ghost Rider.
Well,
Right.
Sam Elliott. Let's be honest. Sam Elliott's the real Ghost Rider.
Sam
True.
Elliott is
Right.
better than everybody, and his mustache will kick your guys' ass.
But I'm
And
not-
honestly,
I'm
he's
not-
literally
Here's the
Ghost
thing.
Rider.
Here's the thing. There is a part in the comics where Mephisto actually gives up his throne in hell, and Johnny Blaze becomes fucking leader of hell.
Hell yeah.
I told you, James, you are Johnny Blaze of this Fantastic Four.
I mean, I suppose so.
Yeah, so I would be down for, you know, either Ghost Rider or multiple. I have no problem. Like, I'm a nerd, and I love
Ghost Rider comes in,
Yes,
dude.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do want a Norman Reedus motorcycle
Yes.
Ghost Rider
Yes.
over a car driving Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Definitely. I mean, that would be dope. But I'll take whatever I can get right now. From what I hear, they're trying to eventually going to try to incorporate the Netflix guys into the MCU eventually. But we're still taking that. We got Charlie Cox already possibly coming into the Spider-Man movies. So
It was
that's
already
good.
confirmed.
Okay, well, it's confirmed. I'd never read anything that said it was confirmed. But yeah, like this show is going to be great. I mean, it's like I said, when I first watched it, I'm going to be real. When I first watched it, I was like, yes, I watched plenty of Bewitched and I Love Lucy as a kid to understand this style of show. But it was not what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be more unhinged from what we saw in the first two episodes. But there were those times where it was like, wow, you're uncomfortable. Like, when they showed the trailer of this originally and you saw the boss that came to dinner, it was more disturbed. He's like, "What? Why aren't you talking?
He's
Why
like,
aren't you talking?
banging,
Why aren't you talking?" And
banging,
he's slamming, and like how they made it feel was like way worse than what you saw, but it was still very kind of uncomfortable.
And then Wanda looks at Vision and says, and because she was talking like this the whole time, and then she stops, she goes, Vision, help him. Like, she just completely broke her 50s
character.
character.
That shit was cool because he did his phasing and pulled the shit out of his throat.
And
he didn't even notice it. He's just like, okay, let's go home. We're good.
Yeah.
It's time for us to go. We had a lovely time. Thank you.
So
and they're
it's-
sitting there going, what
Well,
just
I'm
happened?
telling you that right now, the boss and then Red's wife is basically not real. I'm gonna tell you, they're figments.
Yeah.
Kitty from that '70s show is fake, and so is the boss.
Yeah.
Agnes is literally the only
Agnes
other
is
person
real.
that I think is real.
No,
Yes.
but I think Monica Rambeau
Yeah, well,
Might be,
yeah.
yeah.
And Herb, her husband, is supposed to be some characters, and I think they're real too.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I think they're on assignment though.
Well, we haven't seen Herb. Monica doesn't seem to understand where she's at. So
No,
maybe
I think she's playing a part.
she's playing a part.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait until next Friday
Hell
and
yeah.
actually
I
watch.
think the heart has and 823 comes up more than once in the show too, because when
August
they
23rd.
yeah, well, 823 it also that's where the watch is at when they do the ad for the Strucker.
What, really?
Yes,
823. What do you mean?
August 23rd was the heart date?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and then
Also-
on the watch for the Strucker ad, the watch was on 823.
Let's see. We're in January, so we're not going to be waiting until 823. But maybe that's when something happens in the MCU.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
So
It's not going to be
like that date has significance to Wanda.
It's not going to be when Kang gets introduced.
Maybe it's when her
Wait.
brother dies.
Okay, who has a phone? I need a phone.
Jesse has a phone.
Is there any movies from MCU coming out in August?
or
Ooh.
have came out in August?
No.
No,
Coming out this August.
This August.
Because that's what 823 would be, babe.
It's recommended to
If 823, we're not going to talk about past. We're going to talk about the future.
Okay, well,
So let's see what's coming out soon. Jesse's going to look it up. 823. It doesn't seem to nothing seems to come to mind right now.
So
We've got a couple movies. We've got Shang-Chi. We got Eternals.
we've got
Black Widow.
we've got Black
Venom,
Widow, Eternals,
Venom and Morbius, and Shang-Chi.
Untitled Spider-Man Far From Home sequel.
none of them are related.
Whoa! Wait a minute, guys. Wait! Whoa! Stop!
Yeah.
Doctor Strange also comes out this year too.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness also.
Oh,
Is
might
that coming
be
out in August? Because if it was, then it would make sense. Like it doesn't. It says May.
May 7th.
Initial release. Okay, check the Spider-Man one. I want to see if maybe they're. I mean, these also they might not be even real, like where they're coming out.
Yeah, that's fair.
But is there any kind of
December
December?
17th.
What the
That's
fuck is
after.
August 23rd?
Maybe it's just something
I'm
internally to the show.
telling you that I think it's something internal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're checking it out. We had to make sure. It was something that came out of nowhere.
Shang-Chi comes out, but
In August?
no.
Okay, so then we're good.
It's just something internal to the show.
It's got to be
Yeah.
internal to the show. Kristen, what do you say? Do you think we're gonna give our ratings? Because if Rotten fucking Tomatoes can say, "Hey, this is good," then what are we gonna say? Kristen, what do you think? Is this a watchable or unwatchable?
I think this is super watchable because the first episode, you're kind of like, okay, yeah, it's okay. It's not the best, but then when you hit the second episode, you're like, okay, well, what the fuck is actually happening? And it makes you...
Hey, it's not bad. The first episode's not bad, though.
No, it's not bad.
It's
but
very, if you like old school retro, like, what's that, what fucking, old, that TV show, or not TV show, that channel where they play all the old stuff.
Oh, Boomerang?
No, like the TV shows, like Nickelodeon, like Nick at Night stuff.
Nick at Night, yeah.
If you like that shit, that's perfect. But like, it's Marvel.
TV Land.
TV Land. Go back. It's like great like that. Go back to what you were saying though.
Anyways, like I was
Not
saying...
anyways. It's what were you saying? Like
The first episode, it's like, okay, it's good, whatever. But then when you hit the second episode, it's like, okay, well, what the fuck is actually happening? Because there's so many different things that break the scene of the time of the show. And it makes you want to know what happens in the next episode. So to me, this is a very you need to watch this. Even though the first episode's kind of slow, the second episode gets you a little bit hooked on. And the third episode, you want to know what's going to happen next. Especially the last 3 minutes of the second episode.
Oh, yeah.
Makes you want to watch, okay, so that happened. What's going to happen in the next one?
yeah, that's a good thing.
That's true.
Jesse, can you look up something for me? It just kind of popped in my head.
Yes.
When did Vision die? Was it 823?
So hold on.
When did Vision die in Infinity War?
Which brings me to something. It was a meme, and of course in the first episode it says, "My husband and his indestructible head," and it was the meme of freaking Thanos ripping out the fucking stone from his head. So it is not indestructible. If you didn't catch that.
Okay.
I caught that, but taking the date in European format, which Wanda would, of course, August 23rd becomes 23/8. And Avengers 238 ties not only into Vision, but a wider narrative arc with suspiciously similar beats as WandaVision.
What?
238 is a Vision-centric story that also includes Monica Rambeau's Captain Marvel, prominently on the cover, and pits Vision, Marvel, and other heroes against villain Moonstone. Mm-hmm. Crucially, the issue deals with the revival of Vision after he's injured in an earlier issue thanks to Annihilus. And the
Annihilus?
Annihilus?
Did we just say Annihilus?
I don't think Annihilus is going to be in this.
Dude, if Fantastic Four's coming into MCU, so is Annihilus.
Yeah, but think of it like this. This is after he got his little headstone crushed by
Yes, I know,
Thanos.
but I'm not talking about the headstone. We're just saying, like, that makes sense because they go against him quite a bit.
That's true.
So the revival of Vision is coincidental enough, and Monica Rambeau's presence adds to that. But that's not the end of the link. The issue that sees Vision's injury, 233, reveals that Annihilus created a null field, a sort of force field intended to destroy Earth by creating a reaction that will merge Earth with the negative zone.
What?
I want to see the negative zone.
Vision literally attempts to break through an energy field created by a magical character that threatens Earth's existence, which is seemingly exactly what Sword are attempting to do in WandaVision to break through to Scarlet Witch.
So we might get even more characters that we've never seen in MCU now. Could you imagine seeing Annihilus? That is one character as a kid I had an action figure of that I always wanted to see.
I never had Annihilus.
But you know what he looks like, right? Give this to me.
Jules says Annihilus is Thanos, but
I was going to say,
Annihilus
is he
is
purple?
Thanos' more dangerous rival.
Yeah.
And also, Little Ryan goes, "Who is the beekeeper?" We don't know who the fuck the beekeeper is, but all we know is Wanda said no.
There's a lot of people who think that might actually be what's his name? Woo.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Woo.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Woo.
I think that's what his name is. You've never seen Annihilus? He basically rules the negative zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My phone's about to die.
Well, then let's do you have any quick Ask a Bro questions? I mean, I think we did all the fucking questions possibly with this WandaVision.
Yeah.
Because most people watching wanted to talk about
Well,
WandaVision.
we also did, we answered questions.
Shit, we've been going for 3.5 hours.
That's
good. I think we need to be done because I'm exhausted.
Okay, no Ask a Bro tonight. You guys got enough of us tonight. So, let me get it down here. Kristen, give me your words of wisdom.
Give me a...
You said you had it.
I do have it. You just have to let me get it.
We're going to do this.
Okay.
Words of wisdom, because I got a whiz.
All right.
Dumb.
Life and death have been in love for longer than we have words to describe. Life sends countless gifts to death, and death keeps them forever.
Nice.
Mm.
That's a good one. That was a very in-depth one you said. Very cool.
Very.
All right. After her words of wisdom, we try to do some comic book quotes for this show. And this one, since we had a battle, and he technically lost tonight, even though it was a very close battle. This is a quote from Moon Knight, and it goes, "Do you think that any of the costumes are normal? We're all crazy, but we're the exact kind of crazy that the world needs right now. The exact kind." Moon Knight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And nerds, this is all we have for you tonight. We hope you had a good time, because we always have a good time with you. I know you guys definitely had fun tonight because we had all those hearts and all that love. But make sure you hit subscribe on YouTube, the bell icon if you want to know when we're live on YouTube. Otherwise, you'll find us here on Instagram. If you're a podcast listener, please like, follow, review on any of the platforms that allow you to, like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Buzzsprout, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Deezer, Pandora, and many others. And like we always say, we love you. Thank you, Munch family, and we will see you next Saturday.
Peace out, Munchverse.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Allie. Mwah.
Oh, so long.
I don't know where any of this stuff is. I'm trying to find the recording.
I will do the Instagram.